Welcome to podcasts.
Wow. Got any regrets?
You're listening to Podcast Star 2099 here on Internet Radio. Have any regrets? Internet radio. How the world of podcasting.
See, now you're at normal volume.
No, all right. Well, whatever.
What was your favorite part of the episode you did last week? Because I have a bunch of people's favorite parts.
It's all great. Once I chopped off the 6 minutes of technical issues.
Oh.
I already told you the problem. The problem is I got a new microphone audio interface, and it sucks.
Oh. It's no one can use it? Like it doesn't have a manual?
No,
or?
for like years, my audio was great, and then for
Okay.
something's wrong with this one, so I don't know.
What do you mean wrong?
It don't sound good.
But you fixed it?
I think so.
In 6 minutes?
It's possible that you know what? I gotta look at the gain pickup pattern on my microphone. I might have accidentally changed the pickup pattern.
Okay.
Which would result in scuffed audio.
Scuffed audio? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did fix it?
Not now, because
It's not fixed.
I don't know. I'm not good at audio either.
Well, it sounds like you did something and it was better, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And you had to edit that out?
I think I just had to turn up the gain.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad.
No, but it also and I had to.
I don't know why all these people are crying about it if it was just a gain issue.
I don't know what the issue was.
I don't know. Do you want to? Are you ready to start this show?
I guess.
It's a good week.
I haven't seen that many comments about the audio quality, though.
Me either. That's why I was asking about the show in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the show was fine. A lot of people liked it.
They did. A lot of people liked it.
A lot of people were like, "Oh, well, this is what happened." You know what? I'll let you read the dumb comments.
Oh. So you are aware of
I see
some comments.
I see what people comment about the shows, and people get like all way too analytical and like they think one bad show is indicative of an ongoing emotional or psychological trauma. And I'm like,
I didn't read so much of that.
I saw some of that.
Maybe one or two of that.
I saw a lot that like cut to the, well, this show summarizes Vito's character.
Which is what?
Well,
good?
To them, it's this idea that everything is bad and low
Everything
effort.
is bad? No, they were pretty specific about stuff they liked.
Right.
And stuff that they didn't like.
Well, you were away, and for 2 days, both Friday and Saturday, I tried to provide some entertainment. And no matter what I did, it was going to be a negative reaction.
No matter what?
If I didn't do a show, people would have been negative.
Okay.
And anytime I do a show without you, people are negative anyway.
Because it's just because they have like their own, like it's like an advertising thing. They're
That's
like
why
anchored to want me.
I've done the call-in shows, and I think the call-in shows are fun. But then you just get people who are like, "Oh, I hope it's not another fucking call-in show."
Wow, that was terrible. But thanks for trying, Vito. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Elevator Music said that. I didn't watch it, so I'm not saying I co-signed.
It's just me and Tony hanging out talking about how the audio quality sucks.
There it is. That's what I want.
Well, what is it supposed to be? I was supposed to do a show with you.
Yeah.
And you got
my boat broke. My houseboat broke.
Okay.
Took me 6 hours to get back to the marina. It was
so
horrible.
I was all in my mind. I'm
fucking
like,
Indians on the Navajo reservation. Indian gave me a boat that worked and stopped working halfway through.
Your Indian giver screwed you over.
Yeah.
So in my head, I wake up on Saturday and I go, "This is great because I'm going to go into Dick's studio, which has a professional audio setup and just nice cameras and is 100% set up for a podcasting type situation." And then you don't text me. I text you.
I don't have internet on the broken boat.
Well,
in the
you
middle
found a
of
way
nowhere.
to text me back eventually and go, "Oh, yeah, that show I said we were going to do? Sorry, bro. Not happening."
Well, then it's not happening.
Sure.
I mean, what's the deal? What's the problem?
What's the problem? Okay, well, you could have texted me and given me more notice.
I'm dealing with a fucking two sinking boats.
I know, you're dealing with
notice
a sinking
of what?
boat.
You don't have to do anything? Why would you need notice of that?
Well, you could have just, because I mean, again, part of my day was planning for the fact, I'm putting problems together. I'm getting ready to do a show.
You got Super Killer already, so you're loaded up to the gills, yeah.
Okay, and then I go, okay, well, the fans, clearly we missed another show, again, because you are out living your exciting rock star lifestyle and can't be bothered to put a podcast together.
Right, yeah.
So I go, well, you know what? I feel like it would be wrong to miss 2 shows, to not do some sort of catch up. And I said, well, maybe I could find somebody to come step in. And I got Tony.
And you couldn't, so you asked Tony.
I got Tony. What do you mean? Tony's a great get.
Yeah,
I was happy to get Tony.
You're a little prickly about it. I think those comments are getting to you.
No. I just... Come
on, it's a great day today.
I think the only thing that...
Null got absolutely destroyed by the courts. Nick won.
There's a lot
Nick got his kids
there.
back, and he's right.
I guess in the future,
Null is totally ass blasted.
Null is
it's It's a day to celebrate.
In the future, if I know that you're not going to be here, I can plan to have a show and check all the audio equipment.
You couldn't check the audio equipment before you went on?
I checked it,
and it was fine.
Well, once you get into StreamYard's weird.
Huh? I use StreamYard.
It treats your audio differently because it has all these back end options for mic suppression and audio
Just turn them off.
leveling.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I didn't have them turned off, so I had to figure that out.
Okay. All right. Well, I thought it was good that you did a show.
I also think it was good that I did a show, and most people who've listened to it were like, well, that was all right. And then there's like a certain number of people who have to complain about everything.
Oh, yeah. Those are your fans.
I'm not listening to the show anymore. I'm unsubscribing. Vito's the worst. This is the worst. And I'm like, all right, I'm sorry.
And then you blocked him, right?
Yeah, well, I've blocked a number of people.
On Patreon, though.
I blocked,
not on Twitter, on Patreon.
A guy on Patreon because... Okay.
It's taking money out of my pocket. That's taking $2 out of my pocket.
He can get unblocked if he stops being retarded, okay? But that was genuinely retarded.
What did he say?
Okay, I posted a thing and I said, here's the deal. I feel bad that we have not always let people know ahead of time if a show's going to be missed. I want to be better about the communication on that.
Wait. Why?
Why should we tell? Well, because some people, like, their whole thing is like, oh, it's Friday, I'm going to listen to the show. It would be good to give them a heads up. Oh, by the way, there's no show tonight. If you want to make different plans, you don't want to listen to the show, whatever. Some people really do just listen to the show every week. I don't think it's a problem if I go on.
Watch Netflix. What do you mean? What are they going to fucking... They're having like a big watch party that they're going to be all fucked up with?
But I can still say on Patreon, here's why we're not doing a show. And, I can announce it on Twitter.
Okay.
Communication is good. And I said, but just know, part of the reason that sometimes we don't announce these things is we do live in L.A. You don't really want to advertise, hey, I'm not going to be home today because some thief might come along. And
why in God's name would you say that?
Well,
why would you say that about my house?
I said it about my house as well. If I'm not going to be away.
I'm out of town.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Again.
Why would you put that idea out there?
I'm just saying that I don't think it's wrong to put the idea out there. Okay?
Of course it's wrong.
I think that because I said we're not going to announce it, days in advance. To give
this is way too much information.
Whatever. Anyway,
just say there's no show. Sorry, there's no show.
Sorry, there's no show.
Or sorry, here's the show.
I just said here's like a reason why we don't typically announce it like a week in advance.
Who
like,
are you explaining
hey,
that
I'm
to?
going to be away for these days. For the people in the comments who are like, I don't know why. These guys think they've now that their Patreon's making money, they think they can just like dick around and not do the show.
They're getting in your fucking head, man.
Okay, anyway, I post this very simple explanation of why the show's not happening, that you're not around.
I didn't post it so Tick's house doesn't get robbed.
Whatever.
What the fuck?
Well, that's part of it. And then this guy goes, Vito, you're a public figure. I don't know why you're complaining like about someone who might rob your fucking house, you idiot. He said, if you want to quit the show, just say so. When this post had nothing to do with me saying
because you got too many words. You got way too many. Every time you add a word, people are going to get...
nothing about, I'm worried that I'm a public figure. And it said nothing about, and the reason we don't have a show is because I hate the show and I'm going to quit. He said, if you're going to quit the show, stop making excuses and just fucking quit already.
He's fucking
and
with
I'm like,
you.
You're retarded. I don't even, I can't react to this. Anyway, if he wants to be reinstated, he can admit he was a fucking
I
idiot.
immediately unbanned him. He emailed me, and I said, ha, ha, ha.
At least it was funny for a day.
All right. Are you ready to do the show? Here we go.
Let's do it.
Did you forget?
We haven't started yet.
You're always going biggest.
Yeah, problem. Wait, you screwed me up.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from episodes without the main guys to people making fun of your head size. How about that? That's Rye Dog. From last week when Dick fled to Tony's big head. That's Coleman.
We love Tony's head.
From fans that are hateful to Vito being ungrateful.
From
Greg
I'm
M.
very grateful.
How about that one? I'm your host, Dick Master, and joining me as always is Vito Giswaldi.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, actually.
Really?
Good. Yeah.
All right.
I'm a happy boy.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun working on the comic. It's looking good, and I'm excited about it.
Okay, well, let me bring in who won last week. Is that acceptable?
That is what
TV
is this?
episodes without the main character. That's a pretty funny
That's
problem.
a pretty funny problem
that Tony brought in.
Yeah.
That's
that
a
would
good
be
one.
If a show is missing your favorite character and you're forced to rely on the bumbling idiot side character to carry you through a whole narrative.
Like when they try to do when they did a Joey spinoff. Remember that?
Did they do a Joey spinoff?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. Too Many Jedi. Wow, you guys talked about Star Wars?
I would have liked to have talked about Star Wars more, but Tony really no-sold my problem. I was like,
so
oh,
the
there's too
second
many
I'm
Jedi.
out, you crammed Star Wars shit
Yeah,
in.
that was supposed to be my chance to do some Star Wars shit. But Tony no-sold me. He's like, we're talking about fucking Star Wars? Who cares about fucking Star Wars?
Who does care?
Me.
Do you really, or are you just like chasing an algorithm?
I find it interesting from a, look, we're
not storytelling point of view. Like, it's just marketing trash now.
But I think that, I do find it interesting from a storytelling point of view.
Yeah.
That I think the reasons the original Star Wars was huge. Why was it huge? And I think it's worth examining what that is. And a lot of it is special effects and whatever else, but
it's worth examining by talking about like the trash that Disney puts out all the time.
But I think that Disney, okay, like I can't. I'm just gonna redo the problem.
Well,
again.
make it like. Can you do it in one sentence?
Did you like Rogue One?
I don't give a shit about any of that crap.
I think that Star Wars should be about the wars,
okay,
and not so much the stars.
You know what it was?
What?
3 movies.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a bunch of trash.
That's another theory.
It's like
I don't
just
think
garbage.
I think the whole idea of the mega franchise is
yeah.
Do we really need another 100 years of Bruce Wayne, or have we kind of figured out who Bruce Wayne is at this point?
Matter.
It's over.
Bad hecklers. Who said that?
I said that about Brian Christgau.
Who's that?
The man who, along with Mr. Burger, was trying to assail me and my character.
Oh, that weird black guy.
That Mr. Burger saga is fascinating. I don't know if I can read the DMs he sent to me recently, but
why not?
He's a complicated man.
Because he's retarded? What do you mean?
Well, I don't know if retarded's the right word, but
like Asperger's, Down syndrome.
Let's just say
Arama,
some sort of burger.
He's a Sonic American.
He's a Mr. Burger for a reason. Let's put it that way. He's got some sort of burgers.
Retard.
He's come to me with a business proposition.
What is it?
Well, there's a lot of contingencies involved. Where he goes, listen, I will work with you on a professional level.
Okay. Professional?
Yeah, basically.
Oh!
You know,
which one of you's
got that animation project going.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
But a lot of it is contingent on me disavowing certain individuals, making public apologies.
Cuties?
He wants to reform my
cutie
image. A lot of cutie stuff, yeah.
You see Null has been harboring that pedophile for convicted pedophile
Null from Kiwi Farms for the past 5 years has been
keeping a pedophile
almost
around.
working with, allowing to collect information.
Celebrating.
Yeah.
Gave him awards and badges.
One of the big Nick Rekieta detractors. As we know, Nick Rekieta is currently dealing with horrible falsified charges from the state.
Yeah.
And this pedophile filed a request
to get the body cam footage. Null raised all that money, and then he sent a convicted pedophile to request the footage. How about that?
He claims the man operated independently. I can't confirm that.
That was number 1 on the list. How far down on the list do we got to go to hit a non-convicted pedophile?
But so the name of the man who requested the body cam footage was very curious.
Wait,
And
why?
Well, because people looked it up to see what this individual's past was.
Oh, yeah. Convicted pedophile.
Well, this was the same person who
Child porn.
in 2019 tried to break into Tim Pool's house. That was the first time he popped up on people's radar. And then they said, who is this? Like a legitimate nut job.
Who's
a
this
legitimate like psychopath. I think he was kicked out of the army or something for being crazy.
For the pedophile.
Okay, so he's kicked out for the pedophile stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because after he tried to break into Tim Pool's house, then
he fell asleep and one of his army bros fired up his laptop to watch some movies and went, wow.
Okay, yeah, I
bingo.
saw there's a crazy.
That's a bingo.
So he's a convicted child porn haver.
Yeah.
And, of course, when you're a convicted child porn haver and a psychopath, you end up on Null's Kiwi Farms forum.
It's the America
where
for pedophiles.
he uses your retardation and propensity for criminal mischief.
To attack people.
To attack people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oops, it backfired this time.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Whoops.
Well, this ended up, it seems like Nick Rekieta or his lawyer was able to make the argument, hey, don't give this pedophile footage of my children in my house.
Don't give this guy.
And the state seems to have said, we don't want to give this pedophile footage of your kids at all.
Well, but don't you think this is free speech? Yeah.
Noel took a big L this week.
Many. Trial's not
5
getting
years he's been hanging
now.
out with a guy who on the forum said, look, I might be a convicted child porn haver, but I'm still...
And acquitted on child molestation.
Oh, acquitted on it.
Yeah, 134 counts.
134 counts.
I don't buy that. I think you maybe...
Well, Noel kept that guy around for 5 years as a valuable member of his forum and a information collector on the Nick Rekieta case. He's now, since this has come to light,
he's banned.
He's banned.
He's banned for messing
up your Nick
Rekieta
the first time
thing?
he said, look, I'm a pedophile, but I'm a helpful pedophile.
Bad for business.
I would have banned him the second he said he was a pedophile, Noel.
Yeah, you're out.
I wouldn't have waited to see how helpful he was to my attacks on Nick Rekieta.
You're the bad guy, though. Remember Null telling Mr. Medicare, well, Vito's a legit pedophile.
Well, now Null's got a whole forum.
It's like
full
you
of
got, you guys would know, I guess. Okay, and body shaming, I don't know. Who brought that in?
That would be Tony. He's tired of people talking about his large
head.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will make sure not to talk about his enormous noggin for the rest of the episode.
Okay.
Unless it is pertinent.
Freight 242, this was I Sound Bad. Zach 420, worst episode ever. Jason, what a disaster. I'd rather have nothing than Vito disrespecting the audience. The Savage Gamer, 2 minutes in, Vito's already making excuses on why the show's going to suck.
Yeah.
What was the excuse?
Yeah, you weren't there because you called me last minute and said you couldn't make it. So it's kind of your fault. I mean, let's be real. If you were available, we would have done a great show.
Snorgasford. Vito has the it factor. Even when he's colossally failing, he's entertaining and hilarious. That's a nice one.
I do think my failure is hilarious. I think watching me flounder and there's some comedy there.
And then you get ahead of the failure.
Yeah.
And you say I don't care about failing. And people are like, ugh.
No, I care about. When do I said I don't care about failing?
You're like, this is just shit. Like I don't even care anymore.
People say these things like, look,
you have a weird back and forth cope, and then
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I think there's just some things you have to go, look, we're going to put on a show. I'm going to do the best I can. And, I'm going by the seat of my pants, and my fucking microphone sucks.
I Sent the Trophy said, been a Patreon since August 2021. That couldn't have gone any funnier. I Sent the Trophy. Yeah, there you go.
So is it actually the guy who sent the trophy?
Yes, he said, I sent it in the Amazon box, blah, blah, blah. It's just gibberish. It's just that one part. It couldn't have gone any funnier.
If you read his letter, which we read on the bonus episode,
yeah,
that is a man who understands the Vito brand of comedy. So by ripping up the letter and destroying the trophy, that was like a little wink and a nod, like a Carol Burnett, just to the Vito-phile fans out there who truly, some people didn't understand it. It's such great Andy Kaufman-style anti-comedy that it then transcends the awkwardness into true comedy. And
okay, I thought it was funny, so I guess
you thought it was
you're
funny.
right.
A lot of people were really mad.
A
lot of people were like, I don't know why Vito attacks the fans. And I'm like, it's kind of a bit, man. I'm just fucking around.
See, there it is again. I can have a light. I have a feel now. I'm like, I know where the when the zag is, where there
I
should
don't
be
know.
a
Look,
zig.
I don't know. What do you want me to say? Do you think I go home and I go, man, everybody who listens to this show sucks, and I fucking hate the fans, and I'm only here for the Skrilla. I'm all about the Skrilla. Like, no, I like you. I like you guys, okay? Not all of you, but I like most of you.
You have like a Goldilocks zone of fans. Almost like you want to observe them and not be observed by them.
I am endlessly fascinated by the, and again, there's always going to be some fans who you get like a little like, oh, maybe I'm taking this guy. It's too. I used to have a fan.
Yeah.
Who would like call me in like the middle of the night to talk about his divorce or whatever. And he was sending me like hundreds of dollars. And I was like,
what?
I was like, see, this feels bad.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah. And I eventually.
How was he calling you for hours a night?
He would just call me and I just talk to him for an hour and a half.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I get sucked in because I feel bad for people.
How did that start?
He really liked my content. He was, a big Patreon guy.
Okay.
He said, hey, is it okay if I call you or whatever?
No.
I'm like, yeah, sure.
Why'd you do that?
I mean, I still look again, and I like this guy. I like him, I'll still talk to him on occasion.
Have him call you up tonight.
Well, he hasn't. I don't think he's even subscribed to my Patreon in a while.
Oh, okay, so you don't want to take his call. Then.
I don't want to take his money. It's not about money. I don't know.
It's about him. But how did he get from DMing you to calling you on the phone?
I don't remember exactly. This was years ago. That
Oh.
And he'll still text me now and again and just to check in.
Huh.
But it is this thing where sometimes you just, I don't know, I guess you just end up accidentally becoming a part of somebody's life, And maybe it's.
Did you get anything out of this relationship?
I got money out. Well,
no.
No, I mean, I did like talking to the guy. He's not
about his divorce.
It was just nice to know I had a fan who felt that. Again, it's like complicated, man.
You are risky. For parasocial relationships.
Yeah, well, yeah, I am absolutely at risk of it. And I feel that's why.
You went to that guy with Vegas, you were like living with him all weekend, going out to dinner.
I know, and I love that guy. That guy's great. I hope that friendship has transcended Parasocial because I genuinely like that guy. But he's a good guy. I've talked to him.
See how people get the wrong idea?
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing is, I fall into it, too, because I used to watch Red Letter Media all the time. And I started realizing as I was watching it, I'm like, yeah, I could hang out with Mike. Yeah, I could hang out with Rich. I was like...
What about Jay?
No, Jay would hate me. That's how bad the parasocial relationship got, is I would watch the videos and I go, ooh, there's Jay. There's that guy who doesn't like me. And then I'm like... Vito, you've never met any of these people. You have no relationship with them. Except for the fact that one of them blocked you on Twitter at one point. I'm pretty sure Jay is the one who blocked me using the official Red Letter Media account.
Were you talking to him like a friend? Because I blocked people.
I don't remember
that,
exactly what it was. And
okay.
So yeah, you fall in these parasocial things, and it's a problem. I think it's especially a problem for us because we actually do interact with some of these people.
Us? I have no problems with this.
But I'm saying guys who are in this YouTube creative spheres, I watch a lot of YouTubers, and then I might actually end up befriending or becoming friends with them, and it becomes weird,
Huh.
You know that Harry Partridge guy who's like an animator?
Mm-mm.
You've probably seen some of his stuff, but I've been following him for 10, 15 years. And then, somehow we get to talking, and now, he's looking at my comic book. I'm looking at his comic book. We're
Maddox made that mistake
Twitter
with me.
buddies. Yeah, exactly.
I was a big fan.
You were a big fan. You were stalking him.
I pretended to be his friend, and then I ripped his heart out and his soul. Stole everything.
It's hard to be completely ethical. I don't want to take it. You don't want to take advantage of people.
I do.
You kind of do, right?
I'm doing it on purpose.
Oh, man. I don't
know. All right. Then there's Goldilocks says something about the bonus episode. We just had the biggest problem in card games. That was actually fun.
I had a lot of fun with that.
I didn't think I would have any problems, but then I thought about playing card games and it pissed me off.
Yeah, you sent me a text. You're like, oh, my God, what problems do I do? I'm like, there's a million of them. What are you talking about? Trading cards are hilarious.
Okay. Is that, I don't know. I think that's it. Do you have any comments?
Oh, wait, but I do have a very beloved segment.
Okay.
Which I get yelled at if I forget to do it. It's something we like to call Voting Up.
Do you really?
Yeah, somebody was really mad when I didn't do a Voted Up 1 week. They're like, this is the worst fucking episode ever. Vito fucks everything up. He didn't even do a fucking Voted Up.
Fans are getting to
I'm like, I didn't know people like Voted Up that much. Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm still getting complaints. They want the call-in show.
We can do a call-in show. The problem is now the call-in show is not allowed.
So Eric never.
Make sure to keep picking songs where there's a little tiny bit of lyrics and then a bunch of fucking guitar riffs between them.
Come on, that was cool. That guy's done a ton of them too. Is it Reckon? Oh no, that was Colt, Megadeth. Okay, yeah,
Colt.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Colt, you messed it up.
Pick a song with like lyrics.
Bring the vocals up.
Funny
Bring the
lyrics.
fucking vocals up until you're embarrassed at how loud they are.
Maybe pick some pop standards like songs people.
That was Megadeth. That's
I don't
a good
listen
one.
to fucking Megadeth. Well, guys, this is Voted Up, the segment where we revisit past problems and put them in a new light.
Uh-huh.
I got 3 of them here. I got to pick 2. I got 2 black ones and 1 not black one.
Not black.
All right, let's start with the not black problem. And that problem is from episode 88. That is the problem of Bryan Singer. Remember that guy? The X-Men director.
Predator? Something?
He had a little
boys
production
or little
company
girls?
full of little Twinkie boys, 14, 15, 16.
That's not good behavior.
It's not good behavior, drugging them up, everything else.
Oh, drugs?
Drugs,
That's
yes.
not fair.
It's not fair.
If you're going after
Everyone knows
teenage
kids
boys,
love
you got-
drugs.
Yeah.
This...
They don't need drugs. Kids don't need drugs.
No.
You know, they're still happy about life.
Well...
That's why adults need drugs.
Well, the reason you get the drugs, I think, is because these kids, they normally have so much energy. How else are you going to get them sleepy? They want to get them sleepy.
No, kids go to bed at like a really dangerous hour to be around predators. I feel like that's violating. Like you're a sex predator. You should go to prison, but you're also not playing fair.
Yeah.
Those are 2 separate concepts.
Well, Bryan Singer did not play fair, but this problem is not specifically about Bryan Singer. However, it's about a different X-Men director who has been accused of improper behavior.
Oh.
Seems like the X-Men franchise might be cursed. Dick, have you watched the hit Disney Plus cartoon X-Men 97?
Yeah, I watched it to determine how woke it was.
Yeah.
And then I watched an episode and said, it's not woke. It's exactly like the old show. And then I turned it off because I'm not 14 anymore and I don't give a fuck about the X-Men cartoon.
Well, there you go. Well, people are loving X-Men 97, which was created...
Losers.
Or perhaps, I guess... I don't know if created's the right word because it's kind of a sequel to the original. Continued by showrunner Bo DeMayo.
Okay.
Bo DeMayo is
that his porn name? Gay porn name?
You know what's interesting? He looks like it.
Bo DeMayo?
I think he might have had an OnlyFans. Was one of the rumored things as to why.
Good for him.
He's a African American gentleman, 41 years of age, and he is indeed a gay gentleman who people have celebrated for X-Men 97.
Yeah.
Has great reviews. Fans are loving it.
Yeah, because it's X-Men.
Well,
what did this fucking...
You can fuck up the X-Men. Apparently, he did a pretty good job. I haven't watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
However, it's been very confusing because before the series even came out on Disney Plus, he was fired. Fired back in March of this year. So everybody, when he got fired, they said, "Oh, he must have really fucked it up." And then it came out; it was really good.
Okay.
So everybody was confused. They're like, "Well,
That's why.
Why would
get rid of him?"
No.
Should have been gay shit all. We hired you, a gay black guy, so
To gay it
everyone
up.
would be gay and black. Wolverine should have said reparations, bub. Come out.
There is a little of that. I saw some scenes, but
I almost thought it was the 90s again while I was watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? What are they talking
there's
about
no
here?
gay stuff in it.
Yeah, who's Trump? I don't
Well,
know.
what do you call it? So the thing was, I remember thinking, I went, wait, hold on. Disney finally has a black gay guy who knocks it out of the park. That would be
there you go.
That'd be like their number one
You
guy.
can pick 2 out of 3. You can be black and knock it out of the park. You can be gay and knock it out.
But if you're black and gay, something's going to go wrong. And they finally had a black gay guy who got all 3 parts of the fucking triangle of success.
Okay, what did he do?
Well, that's what
Did he beat a white woman like Kang?
Well, this week, we finally have gotten some hints at what he may have done. Now,
Right.
DeMayo said he
Hints?
was well, because these are allegations. I can't say 100% what happened.
Mr. Cuties, you better not be coming out swinging at no fucking allegations that are just like in the ether.
These seem to be. These have been reported on numerous sites. This is what is currently going around. Okay. I'll put it this way. So this week, DeMeo went on Twitter and he said, "Well, Disney took my name off season 2. They just hate me because I'm a gay black man."
Yeah, that's
Disney,
cool.
who normally just stays quiet, apparently, they fired back and they're like, "We fired that guy for egregious misconduct." And everyone's like, "What does that mean?" And
what does that mean?
You'll find out. You're going to find out.
Say it.
Now, industry insiders have come forward to detail the supposed misconduct.
Okay.
Now, apparently, this 41-year-old showrunner...
Is the table on your side getting higher? What's happening here?
I don't know. He really wanted...
Is it your erection?
He really wanted these staffers on the show. You know how like Cyclops occasionally has to have like a cool heroic pose? Like,
yeah.
Or like Wolverine's got to go, "Hey, bub." Yeah. And he really wanted them to like get those...
Let me see your wiener, bub.
Right.
Yeah.
So he really wanted the artists and the animators to really get a feel for like these cool heroic poses he wanted. Okay. So what he would do is he would strip naked and take pictures of himself.
Would?
Yeah, doing superhero poses.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
And then he would send these naked photos to the young male staffers working on X-Men and go, "Can you draw a Cyclops like this?"
Who gives a shit?
Well,
guys, I'm sorry. No. See, we have to pretend that it's offensive to women because we treat women like retarded children.
Sure.
I know as a man how it feels to get a picture of a guy, like underwear ads everywhere. I see a naked guy every day in the mirror. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to pretend that these guys were fucking harassed or assaulted because some guy sent him his naked picture.
I would
give me a fucking
I would
break.
argue that is inappropriate work behavior. If you're
because women are at work.
You could, if you need to demonstrate poses, you could get a guy to dress up as a character and take pictures of him.
Who gives a shit?
You don't need to go to your house and get in front of the mirror.
Check it out. Look at this. Do it like this. What's wrong with that?
I also think...
He should have described it into an AI and then sent him the AI picture.
I think there's a variety of what you could go through old comic books and find the pose you want.
Just fucking pose! Who gives a shit?
I just think that of all the ways to communicate to your artist what you want...
That's why they fired him?
Well, that's...
Because of that?
That seems to be the chief reason.
Oh, give me a fucking break.
There is accusations of groping. That would be bad.
Men?
I would assume men. He's a gay guy.
Oh, man. Oh, no. He didn't accidentally cock-knuckle somebody, did he? Walking by. Ooh, my knuckles just rubbed on your penis. Oh, no! I'm going to Inside Edition!
I mean,
what the fuck is this? This is women shit.
I think it's inappropriate. I don't think it's there's a lot of different ways he could have gone about this.
Who gives a fuck?
Well, again, I would agree with you if it was like a one-time thing, because apparently Disney went to him and they went, "Listen, we love your passion for these characters, and we know you wanted to show what Gambit would look like bent over with his asshole spread open."
Energy is on bouchon. Check out this brownstone. Check out my gumbo.
But apparently they told him,
"You've seen my red eye share, now look at my brown eye.
Can you please stop putting on X-Men costumes and flashing your butthole to everyone?"
Now we're going to play 51 pickup and a filch. It's a new game, yeah.
You're doing an excellent Gambit, sir.
Just pretend you're kissing Dumbo down there, right?
Apparently they asked him to stop. He kept doing it, and they said,
"Who asked him to stop?"
Somebody at Disney.
Those guys were giggling up. They loved it. Whores. Come on. I mean, it's bad when you sexually harass women because they're fucking retarded, and they will fuck you for doing that. But a guy?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I really do love the mental image of this guy just wearing a Cyclops visor and just being like, he should be like this with like his dick in his hands.
Yeah. This is him charging up his beams.
My ruby quartz visor can only be charged by severe... Yeah.
This is Magneto. See, my legs are behind my head for the M. See that? That's how he should look with the M. The M should be like that. My asshole is the middle of the M.
Pretend my asshole is Apocalypse, and the age of Apocalypse is nestled.
Good for him, man. That's pride. See the gay marriage shit?
Yeah.
Down with marriage, all marriage, and straight and gay. But this shit, pro.
Taking naked X-Men photos of yourself
if
to
you're
inspire your workers.
If you're knocking out X-Men episodes like that, you could play all the grab ass. Like it's like a military, right?
Yeah.
You ever played sports in high school? That's what it is.
That is indeed what it is. Well, he's been fired, and a lot of people are saying, hey, man, you probably should not have kept poking Disney. They kind of let you just leave quietly. I don't know why you had to go and say they're anti-gay. But we will see if...
These guys were asking for it.
I don't know, man. We're going to see how X-Men... Apparently, they're rewriting the entire season, too, because they don't want his name on any of it. So they can't use anything.
So they're going to make it shitty.
They're going to make it shitty, yeah.
Good.
Exactly.
Good. Yeah, good.
Because otherwise, they have to give him a credit. They can't not give him a credit.
Then those guys are going to be sucking dick for rent.
Wow.
Right? Instead of just seeing naked wiener pictures.
Oh, my God. They're going to toss that whole season. Well, that's, again, from episode 88, Bryan Singer. Or maybe we should change it to... gay X-Men directors with a poor sense of boundaries. Currently number 506 with 105 upvotes.
They're all adults. Who gives a shit?
Well, they
if you get
they're adults here, and the Bryan Singer thing they're not. That was probably a
that
bigger
Singer one's
problem.
bad. Like
Yeah.
if you're on your phone and you're looking at porn, and then you got like a porn pop up, you're like, oh, I'm being harassed, right? I didn't want to see that.
Okay, but if you get a porn pop-up from your boss with the instruction to redraw it and put it into the cartoon show,
At least he thought of a reason. I'm like, well, okay.
and then he's looking over your shoulder and he's going, my cock's bigger than that. Draw it right.
A little bigger.
Stop fucking up.
Come on. I know
All
he's
right.
Cyclops, he's a white guy, but come on, don't do him dirty.
Well, here's a classic one I believe you brought in, Dick, all the way from episode number 5.
Okay.
It's a problem. Intense legal strategy. Unfortunately, not one I think Nick Rekieta could make use of. It's called the N-word defense. Well, Dick, a 41-year-old man
Yeah, it only worked if he had crack, maybe.
If he had crack, he could have argued that he's black.
Yeah,
And
in a do-rag. He could show up in a do-rag with
Yeah.
his 2 hoes.
Your Honor, look, I got 2 beautiful women.
So he's got his kids back. Did my laughing about it affect it at all? No.
No.
Fucking nerds.
A 41-year-old man from New Jersey has been sentenced to just 3 years in prison after killing a 70-year-old white man who called him a racial slur. Defendant Anthony Collins claims that the elderly victim was known to throw slurs at him and his children. This feud came to a head when the victim, Robert May, ran into Collins and his fiancée with his bicycle, then continually called him the N-word. Collins responded by punching him.
With a bicycle? That's like adding... That's aggravated N-wording.
Exactly. You come at a
Yelling
black man with a bicycle.
N-word, and she hit me with a bicycle. What?
Which he knows I cannot afford.
He knows I can't.
He knows I want it, and he knows I
couldn't
can't
leave.
have it.
Yeah, I had to wait.
I'm stuck there.
He's gonna get off that bicycle at some
hoping
point.
he leaves it unchained.
Phrasing.
Collins continually called him the N-word. Collins responded by punching May in the face and knocking him to the concrete. May then died in the hospital 2 weeks later. So he
So he said that guy called me the N-word.
yeah, well, the guy apparently was going, he claims was going, you N-word,
Hitting
you
him with the
N-word,
bike.
you N-word. And he just cold-cocked the guy and ended up killing him. What I found interesting was this statement from Ocean County prosecutor Bradley D. Billheimer, who said certain proof problems in this case resulted in the state entering a plea agreement with a recommended sentence that is far below the normal sentencing range for manslaughter. We apparently communicated to this family. I think I had to go to the family and was said, look, we really want to get this guy, but your dad was saying the N-word a lot. And a jury's going to not like that. So why don't we just give him 3 years? Collins will be eligible for parole after serving 85% of his sentence. So he didn't get away scot-free. But again, only 3 years for manslaughter is pretty good. I'm going to say the N-word defense definitely helped this guy out.
Yeah, okay.
That's problem number 6 for some fucking reason.
Guys, everyone's really annoyed at all this N-word shit.
Well, it's got 1972 upvotes. Why don't you go on
No one
over
fucking cares.
and vote it up?
You go to vote it up.
That's good.
It's just the guitar riff.
Show.
Okay, well.
Thrilling.
If you don't, I'll kill your dad.
Supposed to be fancy.
It's just like listening to the song at that point. There's only 4
So
lyrics.
Eric never what? I didn't hear that part.
Eric never what?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go. You're the winner.
I'm the
from
winner.
last week.
No, Tony's
The fans
the winner.
are the winners. Well, you came in higher than me, so
Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how it works.
And we shouldn't go. All right, I'll go first here.
What, did you blow your load on all the
voted up
and gay stuff?
Well, I'm worried that everyone's tired of it. Let's see here. All right, Dick, this is a problem. I want you to go back to remembering when you were in school.
Ooh.
Okay.
At what grade?
I mean, pretty much any grade you would have experienced this.
Great memory. Thank you for helping me remember. I'll just remember all the grades at once.
Let's aim for around middle school, I think, is maybe when you became aware of this.
Okay, 7th grade.
Rough
grade. Year.
Sure. So you're in the lunchroom. You're getting your lunch.
Mm-hmm.
What was the best lunch at your school? You remember?
Pizza or something.
Pizza was good.
Yeah.
So you get
Pizza was good.
Get a nice slice of pizza.
Maybe pizza bagel sometimes.
Pizza bagel. That
hamburger
sounds
was
great.
Dog shit that
Hamburger's not good.
Yeah.
But regardless, you got a hamburger. You got a pizza pie. You get a nice piece of American, maybe a grilled cheese or something.
Okay.
Okay. What are you gonna drink with that?
Soda.
Did they have soda?
Yeah, they had a vending machine.
Okay.
A couple of them.
But did you get
or Nestea?
Or
Nestea?
Sure.
Yeah.
But
something that kids
you had to go to the
drinking.
machine to get that.
Yeah.
On the way through the line.
We could have Nestea or milk.
Or milk?
Yeah.
They let you choose?
Yeah. You're paying for it.
You're paying for it.
What are you talking about?
Well, in my school, it was like you get the milk.
You just get stuck with milk?
Yeah, and at least
maybe
in the
elementary
line,
school.
After you leave the line, you can go to the vending machine and you can get some. But in the line, they only had the milk.
Okay. So milk.
And I remember thinking...
I never want to eat milk.
Well, I remember thinking, why the fuck are they giving us milk? How is this healthy? Why don't they give us water or something? Why do they have,
you thought...
Why do they have fucking chocolate? Why do they have chocolate milk?
Why am I drinking so much
chocolate milk? Why do they have chocolate milk?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
horrible.
Okay.
Well, Dick, the reason is a very insidious plot from our nation's dairy farmers.
The government.
Yeah. To force milk upon children. And a problem I am calling mandatory milk. Now, you laugh. But
stupid.
This is genuinely, this rabbit hole runs deep, Dick.
This cow pie is very deep.
This cow pie runs deep.
Mandatory milk.
Mandatory milk.
All right.
Dick, I have an anecdote for you. In 2023, a high school girl named Marielle Williamson emailed her principal asking permission to put on a protest against milk. She wanted to set up a little table outside the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And say, not only are there inhumane conditions on dairy farms, there's pollution. There's also alternatives like soy milk.
You wouldn't milk
available.
some huge-titted chick. That's what like a PETA ad. Like you wouldn't do this to a lady. Yeah.
Right, regardless.
Guys, you don't want to get jacked off all day, right? So that's a PETA ad.
I support the free speech right of this young girl. If she thinks there's a problem, she should be able to protest it. Now, the principal did agree, but with one stipulation. She would also have to set up a separate but equal display
for black people who hate grape drink.
No. She had to also...
That's right, I hate grape drink.
Promote milk. No, it was not that. Well, I mean,
What are your shoes over here?
I don't know.
Get them out of here.
Well, they're so comfy. That's because, Dick, of a U.S. Department of Agriculture policy that states that schools must not directly or indirectly restrict the sale or marketing of milk.
Schools can't interfere with milk?
Dude, schools
cannot. It's like an anti-BDS law for Israel?
The rules about milk are fucking insane. And there's new law. These are new laws that no one is talking about. This is fascinating. What? Okay? Doing so, if you interfere with the sale and distribution of milk in a public school, you are violating the rules.
You're violating the law?
You're violating the rules of the National School Lunch Program. And that could result in huge fines and other corrective actions.
From whom? The milkmen?
From the fucking government. They could basically come in and go, the principal is not allowing the free distribution
we're gonna
of
milk you, buddy.
Well, they're going to take them out. They'll take you out. They'll take you out. Okay?
What the fuck's going on? Why? How did this happen?
Well, I have the history of why this
Milk's not like, it's not that important, is it?
Oh, man. It is
it's not good for you, right? I fucking hate milk.
Look, I like milk, but I think the only reason I like milk is because it was forced on me at a young
indoctrinated
age.
to
Yeah,
it.
I was indoctrinated
Like cigarettes.
into believing that milk is this vital, important.
It's not good for
fluid.
you. It makes your shit stink. I mean, it can't be good for you.
It's not.
Fucking all gurgling and shit.
Look, for whatever amount of benefits it provides, it's not nearly as necessary as we've been told to believe. We've been led to believe that if you're not guzzling a gallon of this shit a day, all your bones are going to break in half, and you're going to be an old, crippled bag of bones.
It's just because it's white. That's why people think it's good for bones. Because they're like, well, the bones are white, the skeleton's white, and the milk's white.
Well,
so
a lot of it
it's
comes
good.
from just kind of this general mysticism where it's like,
milk mysticism?
It's the lifeblood of the children. You know, the mother gives the milk to the infant, and it makes the infant grow strong. And it's like, yeah, but it's supposed to stop there. Like, those properties of an infant
That's
eating...
not in the milk that they have at school.
No, not at all. You're not drinking breast milk. You're drinking it from a cow now. And whatever property...
drinking an
whatever
immune system.
mystical, life-giving motherhood-like fluid you think that breast milk is, none of that is related to ripping it out of a cow and forcing kids to drink it. Now, dairy stranglehold on school food began some 80 years ago, built on the outdated idea that cow's milk is essential for children's health. The reason for this, Dick, is because in 1862, the United States established the Department of Agriculture, which had some good discoveries. They figured out how to store hay efficiently. So
the department did, or a guy did?
Well, a guy working for
it.
The department funded it. That's helpful.
He would have figured that out on his own.
But they also figured out how to produce milk year-round, reliably rather than seasonally. Before, milk was kind of seasonal. You couldn't get it all year round.
Man, you have got to do food videos. You have got to do food videos. I'm getting taken away on you're like the David Attenborough of talking about food shit.
Well,
the fast food part too, and even this educational shit. I'm like, oh yeah.
It's all fascinating.
It's year-round milk.
Year-round milk. So as we're producing year-round milk, all of a sudden these dairy farmers go, shit, we're making too much milk. Well, we don't want to, we don't want to throw it out. We got to sell it to
milk year-round?
Somebody. It's just kind of like, I think, figuring out how to keep the livestock, insulated from the elements. Probably
like a roof?
Yeah, like roofs. Probably like
really
nicer barns or whatever else, I don't think it was
Department of Agriculture figured
this was
that
in
out?
1862. I don't think they
the
came
roof.
I think
a lot of guys came up with the roof.
I don't have the exact
same time.
But they did. Again, I would like to look into that. Now, it wasn't, again, so they started producing more and more milk. So over time, they have to start convincing Americans milk is so fucking important. You need more milk. But they were still making too much milk until in 1946, Congress finally established the National School Lunch Program to subsidize school meals. Now, this legislation had two purposes. It was, again, to make sure children were receiving enough calories and nutrition, but also to offload our agricultural surpluses.
To dump the milk?
To dump the milk. Because there was no one else buying this much milk, so we had to go, fuck, where can we get a lot of people and force them to drink milk? Children. We can force children to do anything.
Man. Do you know how annoying dads have been throughout the generations?
Yeah.
Like, I can pinpoint, imagine this whole generation of dads, and you're sitting as a kid and you're watching them, and they're like, hey, well, let's just make all these kids drink it. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to drink this. I don't want to drink this shit. You're going to make millions of kids drink this shit because you guys just
Because we don't, because otherwise the farmers are going to, not going to have enough money. We have
throw
to
it away.
Keep so much of America.
We're not throwing it away.
So much of America
Start
is,
drinking the milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that kid grows up and becomes a boomer that we know and despise.
Who's also singing the praises of milk and forcing it upon more children.
Yeah, who knows everything,
It's the law was a big win-win for the industry. It locked in its biggest customer and shed some of the overproduction, which actually raised prices for dairy producers. So now that there is demand for milk, because we have to give a certain amount of milk to the kids, now we can raise the price of milk.
Now we better be eating all this meat
consumer.
too, and the milk goes bad.
There you go. So supply and demand, there becomes an artificial demand for milk forced upon kids who, if you remember, are throwing the milk out.
Wait, why?
Because a lot of kids, especially now, they'll go.
Throw it away.
It's mandatory, and it's genuinely mandatory that you got to give the kids milk. At least in a lot of schools, you have to at least offer it to them.
Oh, I threw away all my milk in elementary school.
Yeah. So
it's hot. Arizona. Why the fuck do we have milk here?
Well, here's a great story.
cows
Right
here?
now, it is believed that kids throw away 41% of all the milk sent to schools. So we're
what?
So we're paying the dairy industry to put milk into little cartons so we can hand it to a child,
To throw
and
in
the
the
child can then
trash.
throw it in the trash.
So we're burning oil to ship.
huge amounts of milk. Huge amounts of milk that the
God
kids don't
fucking
want.
damn it!
We're paying children to throw away milk. We're not paying the
Because
children.
we forgot to pay somebody to stand in the cafeteria and yell at them to drink the milk.
Well, here's the thing: is that schools in Kansas and Oklahoma said, "Well, this is silly. We're giving the kids the milk. They're throwing the milk away.
Let's just throw the milk away ourselves.
No, well,
Easy, problem solved.
They started hanging up posters, and the
Don't throw the
posters
milk
said, "Listen, if you don't want the milk, you don't have to take the milk. That's
you wouldn't
fine."
say the N-word, right? Then
Right.
don't throw away the milk.
So they hung up posters saying, well, "Listen, we have water. If you want a water bottle instead of the milk, just take a water bottle."
Of course, a bottle. Yeah.
The USDA
Not a cup.
interfered, sending a memo to school food directors saying that water offerings cannot interfere with the sale or marketing of milk, and that it is illegal to hang up posters that suggest that the children do not have to take the milk.
Bro,
You have to give them you cannot suggest to a child that it is possible for them to not drink the milk. They can independently arrive at the conclusion that they don't want the milk, but if you in any way advertise to them,
you're going to jail.
Yes, you're going
You
to
put
jail.
that idea in their heads.
In 2018, the USDA sent a clarification memo to every child nutrition state director warning them that if water offered to students cannot be made available in any manner that interferes with selection of components of the reimbursable meal, including the milk. You cannot offer water in a way that would interfere
We got to
with
let kids
the
vote.
milk.
You know?
Because
Because they would learn this shit.
Maybe they should.
They really dive into stuff that's important to them.
All this milk stuff is just fascinating to me. Now, school cafeterias, as we know right now.
How much does this cost? Total.
A fortune. I don't know if I have the numbers. But let's put it this way. So you know how often are you drinking milk these days?
Never.
Never. American milk consumption has dropped by 50% since 1975.
Okay.
Meaning that the dairy industry would be completely fucked. Basically, that's why they're implementing all this new shit, is they're like, people won't drink milk anymore. And you're like, well, just make
'cause it sucks.
other shit. Like cheese is selling good. Yogurt is
cheese is
selling
good.
good.
Yeah.
But instead, the milk is a lot easier to produce. And they're like, no, just force it. We have to force it on kids more.
That's why they won't let the raw milk people do stuff.
Yes,
right?
that's part of it.
Okay.
And they also want to indoctrinate kids young. They want kids young to develop a taste for milk so that into adulthood they become milk purchasing consumers.
They can't figure out how to make it an alcohol drink. Milk.
That's true.
That's
That
the
would
big
help.
fuck up. That's a big fuck up on their part.
Milk is an unsustainable product, both environmentally and financially. In 2015,
And it's fucking gross.
a staggering 71% of dairy farmers' revenue was dependent on government support. So 71% of dairy farmers would just go out of business if it wasn't for the government.
Doesn't that frighten you? The idea that all of our food supply is being controlled by the government? Like I was going to bring in Kamala Harris's shit, but I'm not going to do two government problems in a row.
Sorry.
Oh no, yours is funnier. But isn't it scary to people that the government has fucked up the farming and food supply so much that we were just making foodstuffs and throwing them in the trash?
The whole food pyramid is terrifying, where it's like, here's what you should eat. And you're like, what is this based on? Our surplus.
Surplus, yeah.
Yeah, whatever we need
have
to get
all this
rid of. We got a lot of grain, and we got to dump it now. Okay? Eat more
Eat
corn.
the cereal.
Eat the
We won't
cereal, you
jack off
cocksucker.
You know what? I'm surprised that all the Christ retards, the Christards trad guys,
Yeah.
haven't started pitching eating cereal. They did that sunning your balls shit, which is retarded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they haven't gone back to the original, like, Kellogg. You guys got to eat
you gotta
Frosted
eat that,
Flakes
or
so you
else
don't
you're gonna jerk
masturbate.
off.
Yeah.
That was the original, what was that? Just the original...
Kellogg. That was the original pitch.
Yeah, but what was the original
Frosted
cereal
Flakes.
you had?
Or,
Not Frosted Flakes.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yes. Eat cornflakes, you weren't jerk off. Put that in the schools. Anyway.
Well, that would be a good thing.
So all of this has led to a law that was passed in 2022, which were the transitional U.S. Department of Agricultural requirements for milk in school meals. Again, Under the current rules, schools must offer students milk in school breakfasts and lunches. Schools must not promote or offer water, juice, or any beverage as an alternative selection to milk.
Wow.
To meet nutritional needs, schools can provide milk and only milk. So when we were in school, the rules were not as bad. I think when we were in school, like they weren't like, yeah, you got to take the milk. Now they're like, you got to take that fucking milk. And here's why this is racist, Dick. Is white
Because black people don't like milk?
Well, black people are lactose intolerant. Milk is only nutritious for those of us who can digest it without getting horribly sick.
So black people are just drinking and shitting their brains
Yes,
out?
only about half of African-American children can digest milk, with similar rates of lactose intolerance among Mexican Americans. It's even lower.
That's me.
It's even lower for Jews. Only 30% of Jews can drink milk. 10% of Asian Americans, 2% of Southeast Asians, and Native Americans between 0 to 15%.
2% of Asians?
2% of Southeast Asians
What is that?
are not
Korean?
lactose intolerant. So the rest of them, I don't know what
They
Southeast
are.
Asians.
Only 2% can drink it.
Yeah, so the other 98% will get
Fucking
again,
white people. How many Jews can drink milk?
Probably
Probably only one.
30%.
30% of Jews?
can successfully digest milk. And again, every
The rest,
American
you gotta
school child
put a
are going,
little-
drink it. And the kids are going, I feel sick, I have cramps, I have vomiting, gas, bloating,
Yeah.
diarrhea. And they go, I don't know what the fucking problem is. Something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Now, I know what you're thinking, Dick. You're asking the big question. You're going, sure, but what about calcium? Because that's...
No, I was thinking, all right, okay. Yeah, it's a good problem, but, I mean...
I'm almost done. I'm
it's a
almost
lot.
done.
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted to
I
say...
don't give a fuck about calcium.
Well, that's been the big push for why milk is nutritious, right? It's got calcium. Now, calcium can help bones. Sure.
Yeah.
Fine. But it's not nearly as essential as it's made out to be.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because you go, in parts of Europe, some of the most milk-hungry countries have the highest rates of hip fractures. So even though these Europeans
that's like
are
kinda,
guzzling milk,
Yeah.
but here's the thing to think about.
I just worried about the poor black people.
Do you know which country has some of the lowest rates of hip fractures, or which continent?
Australia.
Asia.
Oh, Asia. It's because they're skinny.
It's because they're not drinking. Well, but
not because they're
but the thing is, they're not breaking their bones, but they're also not drinking any milk.
because they don't got no old people.
They got old people
No,
in
because
China.
you see Chinese old people, they walk it like this. Like they walk like really slow everywhere, you know, because they're being careful.
Yeah.
But white old people are like, "No, I'm going in the bathtub with my Cialis. Here I go. Whee! I can mountain bike until I'm 70.
You might have a point.
75, right?" But the Asian old people are like, going really slow.
The Asian people are not living these American boomer lifestyles.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're not breaking the hips.
Regardless, we are again paying children to throw away milk by the
That's great, man.
so much milk. We could just pay the kids to just take it and pour it into like a sewer. You know, it would have the same effect as the dairy industry. But they want the kids to drink because they want the kids to like it. They want the kids to go, oh, I like.
They're
milk.
gonna find the one kid, the
one
weirdo
kid who
in
loves
class. Like,
milk.
I fucking love this milk shit, man. I'm gonna drink it for the rest of my life.
So if you want to know where your government money is going, it's going to forcing children to take a milk
came up with
carton
that plan?
and pour it down the gutter. Well, it came out in 2022, so it must have been
1920,
Biden.
22.
No, well,
that
2020.
2022. Who came up with all this milk shit though?
Well, I think
Did that girl ever get her protest?
she did actually end up filing a freedom of speech lawsuit, and I believe
Did she win?
I think she did win.
She did win.
She
So we
was
could get
able.
arrested by going to a school with like fuck milk, suck my cock milk,
I think if we were outside the school,
protest
yes.
signs.
But if you were inside the
Suck
school,
my cock milk. Suck my cock
well,
milk.
I don't
right?
want to say that. at a
Kids,
school.
kids, suck
no,
my, right?
no, we're not doing that.
Fuck milk.
But
Let's fuck milk up
if
the
we
ass.
if we in any way tried to interfere with the promotion and distribution of milk within the school system
Yeah.
in an official capacity,
We could dress up like a cow. Clip that in Kiwi Farm.
hey,
right?
all that milk in there that came from these tits. I'll just squeeze some.
Oh, we're doing tits?
Anyway, my problem is mandatory milk.
Mandatory milk.
gotta
You got
shut
a
it
winner
down.
on your hands there.
It's a very fascinating subject. Again, I know I got a little lengthy there, but there's just so much.
That's okay.
There's so much to cover.
You stepped on kind of all my problems.
I'm sorry. Well, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Well, I was going to do this government one.
You can do another government one.
No, it's too much government shit. I'm going to do...
I mean, this is dairy industry. That's like a mafia more than a government.
I can't believe they're so...
I set you up there. Same thing.
Oh.
Whatever.
I guess this one's kind of related. Here,
kids throwing out milk.
I don't even know if I can put this problem on.
Hey, don't throw out your milk. You don't even need to take it. You can't put that poster up. Don't let children know.
If you're gonna throw it away, don't take the milk. Hey.
Make them take the fucking milk.
Can you believe that's your job? You go home. Oh, how was work today, honey? Pretty good. I made kids throw away their milk. I told another adult that they can't recommend.
I saw
if you're not gonna drink the milk, throw it away.
A child asked me if there was any water, and I screamed at him until he took the milk. A kid asked me if orange juice was okay. And
it's
I
like you'd have
ripped his head off.
I mean, once you start, if you fix the system by just killing people, you would never stop. But you just can just walk anywhere. Just go to a random school. Hey, who's the guy that does the milk thing around here? That guy. Hey, you. All right. Come on, let's go outside and have a conversation. Okay, tell me about your day. Okay. And who's that? And what did he say? Oh, he's the one that told you. He was the one that told you how to make them take down the poster. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And who else?
Just a lot of bad guys all
you got him. Okay, yeah. How'd you get into this? Walk me through it.
I think I would be good at yelling at kids for not taking the milk. I want that job.
You better be careful, man. Kids, if you think Reddit comments are bad, kids will
tear you up.
Get right under you.
Fair enough.
Right under your skin. All right, this is related. This is a particularly
big problem.
A very, very big problem.
Yeah.
Worse than the mandatory milk.
No.
Way worse. Now, I want to show it. But I don't know if I can, even though it's on Instagram. Do you think I could show this?
I think you could show the ones that aren't that one.
I could show this one? Maybe?
Yeah, you could show, if she's like, if it's no under anything.
Okay. Yeah, I can show this one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to show it for a moment. And I don't want people to get excited.
No under boob. No actual skin.
Okay, look at this. See this?
Yeah.
See this lady? Right?
Yeah.
Hot. Oh, yeah.
Wow, look at those big old... Wow, those are bouncing around.
Odd, aren't they?
Yeah, I've never seen such buoyancy.
Never seen such buoyancy, Vito. These are fool's tits.
Fool's tits?
These are...
What do you mean? How could that be?
Look, this is a rubber...
No.
You see this? These aren't real tits.
You can't show that one.
No, I didn't. I took it away.
I know you took it away, but...
These aren't real tits. Okay?
What do you mean?
This is a prosthesis that this woman... Remember that guy that was trans that wore those giant rubber tits? You remember that?
Was hilarious because I knew it was a guy.
Now...
No woman would wear that.
Now women have done it, and they're pretending that shit is real.
No, that's not allowed. You can find another one of these that's just safe for work. Let me see another one of these.
It's become all there is on Instagram now, is these women wearing obviously fake... prosthesis tits like that Z cup whatever woodshop teacher and acting like it's their real tits.
There's more than one girl doing this.
It's like fucking roaches, man.
So do they go on?
I feel like I'm in the IDF and I just walked into Palestine and it's like, where are all these kids coming from? Right? It's fucking unreal. Hundreds of thousands of followers. And not just Indian men complimenting them. It's white, it's men of every race and every color.
For this.
Damn, they're falling for it big time. And it's totally polluting the ecosystem. Because it's normal real
those
women.
Could be real, Dick.
No, they're not real.
They might be, though. I mean, I can't imagine a woman
I'll find
lying
another one.
about
I'll
this.
show you another one. And you can find them anywhere. It's like, so this is what happened, right? Remember the mobile games that were all fake?
Right.
And they all get you to like Ebony or Age of Empires?
Yeah.
And you don't get to play that game?
No, Age of Empires sucks.
It's like stupid. It's just the
like
same. Like you're just
Farmville
waiting
with
for
castles.
shit. Waiting for meters to fill up. Like, oh, now I gotta wait more. Okay, I'll pay the thing. They fixed that finally, right? Everyone got wise to it. But then the scam moved to these Instagram thoughts.
Yeah.
wearing, and it's also worse because they have like an additional set of clothing on. So what you see is like a baby doll T-shirt or whatever. It's actually like they're wearing a ski jacket on top of that. So guys are beating off to even more clothing. It's like a hijab practically.
Well, before you start playing the video, I mean, the thumbnail, it just looks like a lady with big tits. I mean,
it's easy to get like titillated and drawn with your
look at those
fucking fool's tits yet again.
There's a sort of an unnatural movement to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Okay, here's another one. And this is not like, this isn't just ones that I stumbled across today.
I like that they have gigantic nipples on the fake breast, so they poke through the.
They don't even bother to. And
it's like
I'm
two
telling you,
M&Ms
it's
glued
all
to the
fucking
top.
over. You see this one? See this one? How she's got a cleavage there? Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna pop that up real. You see that right there?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what happens when you click on it.
Okay.
Fucking Photoshop, dude.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Fucking 100% Photoshop. Look at this. This is not real.
No, those
you see
are
this?
those are.
And look at these guys talking to her. What else do you bring to the table? Every day and night. Yes, I need you. They're fucking going nuts over kickballs. She's got.
Yeah, what would I compare these to? Because they don't have like a real weight to them. You know, it's like they're way too floaty.
It's just like this shit. It's like this fucking mouse
Even
pad.
those, I think, have more heft to them than these. These look like just straight up balloons. I know that sounds like a obvious comparison, but any of these people ever go out in public, try to fake guys walking around on the street, or they just hang out in
What's
their
the point of
stupid
when
apartment?
women would never want to deal with guys in real life? They just want to pretend to have giant tits on Instagram and steal money from guys.
I find this.
You are captivated by this.
I mean, because I want them to be real.
Right. Do you see what they're doing to our brains?
I'm looking at them like, well,
they're fucking with us
if
big time.
If those were real, I'd be a happy boy, but they're not.
They're not.
And you're gonna end up grabbing.
And this fucking bitch. And also, they're all
Chinese
pretending to be
rubber.
into old guys. They all have like me when I see older guys. And I'm like, boing. And it's like those are not fucking. Because older guys like fall for this stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's like the boomers on Facebook falling for the AI images of a grandmother next to a cake that says 111. It goes, "My name's Edith, and I baked this cake for my birthday." And it has 100,000 replies. You could probably post that on there and go,
I love the army ones.
what are the army ones? It's like a guy just got back from Iraq or something?
Kind of. Like, you can't tell what's going on, if he's coming or going. And sometimes there's multiple army guys, and, like, the son will be dressed like an army guy, and the dad will be dressed. It's like, it looks like army propaganda, but I don't understand what the message is.
And you don't know what war it's for, or
yeah, or who's sad and why.
But then there's just a million boomers on Facebook going, "I've served in the 802 and I respect the flag."
You know, it used to be where if a chick was like hot, and then they could go on OnlyFans and be a whore or whatever, and you're like, all right, you know, good for you, right? Like, you can be a baseball player, right? Like, you were born with a gift, and it takes a lot of work, but you got there. But now it's like you just strapped on a pair of the Canadian woodshop teacher's tits.
Well, I'd also wonder.
And now you're doing it? That's not fair. I can't do that. I can't go play
'cause they're
baseball with a
obviously
rocket pack up my ass. Right?
Yeah, they don't allow that anymore. I was going to say, it would be one thing if they were like comically oversized. I would go, oh, there's a comical element to it. Look at these giant things.
They're selling it as
they're
real.
Being sneaky about it. Yeah, they're getting, what could.
And they're saying porn is messing with kids, with guys' brains.
Right.
Like, oh, these guys are growing up and they have unrealistic
kids
beauty
see
standards.
that on Instagram.
Yeah, what the fuck is this then?
And he's going to go to his girlfriend and he's going to go, why don't your tits float like Kirby? What the fuck's going on?
How come your nipples don't go through a burlap sack? Like,
yeah. Well, I can understand.
It's way worse than
disappointment.
milk.
I'm disappointed.
You think a kid would rather throw milk away or grow up and they're like, oh,
well,
you
my
mean they don't
problem
look like
is
that?
too much milk. Your problem is no
Not
milk
enough
because those
real
things
milk.
are empty. They're full of air and sadness.
That's crazy.
Well, there's a lot of fake marketing out there, Dick.
I see it every day now.
Thankfully,
I don't even go looking for it.
I think this is an argument again for industry regulation. Again, we should be able to.
We need to regulate women.
We need to regulate women. We need to tell them, hey, stop with if you're gonna contour, you got to post a before photo on your on your dating app.
You have to put on there This shit is a lie. These are fool's tits. These tits aren't real.
My face is fake.
I'm a huge bitch in real life.
In the same way I should do food videos, you need to make videos exposing the lies of women.
Yeah, but I can't monetize that.
Yeah,
I'm stuck on Rumble.
Yeah.
Yours is primo Q factor.
Yeah, it's true. It's right in there.
The government's got to step in. They're like, women, you get three lies every day. Okay?
They can't. You can't even like 10 at least. Come on, they're women.
Well, it's gonna
They'll
start
explode.
somewhere.
They'll get to the 4th lie, and they're like,
You did the tits thing.
I'm 28.
Okay.
I'm 28. You're not 20. And then the government robot bursts through the fucking wall. And,
Arrested.
Yeah. You're asking too much of women.
I'm just trying to get the word out. It's a big problem. Guys are going to vote it down because they think they're real because they're stupid, but they're not.
Well, my problem is too much milk. Your problem, again.
Fool's tits.
Fool's tits.
I never thought I would see this.
Really?
Yeah, really. I saw that woodshop teacher was like, that's awesome. Fuck women. Let's pretend to be women. Right? But then women saw that and they're like, oh.
Women have been.
I could be an OnlyFans whore now.
Hold on. Women have been padding their bras.
Not like this.
Well, because they didn't have access to this. This is a new technology. I think you're going to start seeing this in real life. You're going to see a lot more of this.
No.
Yeah,
women would call them out if they were doing it in real life. They don't want that.
No, they'd all do it together.
It's going to be like black women with wigs, white women just with
black women don't. Yeah, exactly. Black women don't
call
out
rip
the
them
wigs
off when they get in fights.
That's not your real nails. They're like fucking plastic crazy nails. You know, it's just going to be one of those things that
We're
everyone
just going to be walking around in suits.
I think society is changing in a lot of ways. You're going to see a lot of fakery out there.
Man.
I kind of want to watch more of these videos now. I just want to.
I can see that you're into it.
Because I want to knock him around. I really want to knock
him
him around. It looks like it would be fun. I want to take a baseball bat to her chest.
She's not even showing her tits off. So
I know.
She's getting out. She's not even doing anything.
They just have that thing where like you ever look at, I don't know what I would say it is. You know, like mochi.
I know mochi. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever look at mochi and you're like, I don't really want to eat it. I just kind of want to like poke it.
Not mochi, but yeah.
that little rice like dump, whatever. You just kind of want to poke it and then see it like kind of come back a little bit, or like a stress ball.
Yeah, but you can't do that with these.
Yeah, I can't.
You can only look.
I can't bat them around.
It's the worst. Is
if I pay her, can I bat them around?
You can just buy them.
There's
no requirement for her.
Yeah, but it's more fun if it's on a lady and I can just walk out.
Well, then it's even more difficult. You know?
Hey, I want to do a video out in public. I'm going to get one of these girls, and then anytime I'm going to have an argument with her on the street and go, how about this?
See, it's bad because they're getting away with it. They're getting away with it. They're getting away with it. They don't have to do anything. They're not showing anything. They don't even have anything special to be showing. They're lying on top of it, and they're just soaking in these simps. It's totally ridiculous.
I don't know what you can do.
It's got to be stopped.
I don't know what you can do.
It's got to be stopped.
Well, that's your, again, maybe if you made videos exposing this, but unfortunately, you're right. You would be demonetized.
I can't do it.
And it sounds like Daily Wire and Rumble are running out of money, which would be the only places to make that happen.
Are they?
Daily Wire is making an entire King Arthur miniseries.
Is Ben Shapiro doing that?
No, that Jeremy Boring guy is. He sucks.
God, he's bad.
And I was watching some stuff for it.
Is there going to be trans jokes in it?
Apparently, it's based
on the Lady of the Lake.
Some books.
Do you have a penis, yawn lady?
They're trying to make it very much like a game. Their Game of Thrones is going to be their prestige Game of Thrones series. But I don't know if you know this. Everyone in Hollywood, they don't let you make any King Arthur stuff in Hollywood anymore because it never makes money. For some reason, nobody cares about European fantasy unless it has elves and wizards in it now.
Well, you got to update it.
Well, they're not doing that at all. Oh, man, I watched the behind the scenes. I'm like, bro, you got to, make it look less gay because this just looks like a fucking 1950s period piece. Okay. My problem, Dick, is getting locked out. This is when you have a pair of keys that allows you access to your favorite places, perhaps your house or your car.
Yeah.
Or
you got locked
your
out.
storage container, whatever it is, storage facility.
You have a storage facility?
I used to.
Okay.
And then I remember having to go because I lost the key or forgot the key. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
And every time you do this, you feel like a fucking idiot. You're like, for the love of God.
Yeah.
The one thing I had to do was not lock the door, then close the door, and then go, oh, wait, what about that thing that opens the door again?
Yeah. I've done this a lot.
I've done this a lot, and every time it's just like this sinking feeling of like, I've just inconvenienced myself for no reason.
Yeah.
There was all I needed to do. And then but then it becomes a tick, because now every time I'm out, every 2 seconds, I'm like, do I have my keys? Do I have my keys? Do I have my wallet?
No,
do I have
that's
my
normal.
Keys?
That's not. That's normal behavior.
But it feels bad. It feels weird. I mean, I guess it's good. It's good to be mindful, but it's still this weird. So the other day, I locked I was all excited. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to go get a party-sized pizza, which I normally enjoy by myself every weekend, just a couple.
Do you really?
No, I don't get a party pizza every weekend.
What do you get, 2?
Yeah, 2. I normally a party sub. One of those subs in a big ring.
Yeah.
Didn't I send you that picture of that party sub I saw? And I was like, we got to get one of these.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Anyway, so I go outside to go get my giant-sized party sub.
What do you really get, though? Because I feel like you're saying that as a joke, but you're hiding
lately I've been getting
shameful.
cheeseburgers from the Hat. You know the Hat?
Yeah. Pastrami, right?
Normally
you got a Reuben over there?
I don't know if you can get a Reuben. They do make really good pastrami, but I've actually found out that they make like just a great classic cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, this is just like infinitely...
Pasadena.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
They're mostly around Pasadena. I'm like, wow, this is just infinitely better than anything I get at like Burger King or McDonald's or anything. So I just get a burger with basically nothing on it.
Yeah.
It's good protein. Good protein. So I go out to get my beloved burger, sometimes a double burger, maybe put some cheese on there. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I realized I fucking locked my keys in the house. So then you have to.
How do you lock your keys? You got one of those doorknobs
I have
where
a
you
door
like, push
there.
it in?
I lock it from the inside and then I close the door when I
You got to stop
leave.
doing that.
You only lock it with the key?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I should. But it's so quick to just.
It's not worth it.
I guess not, because then you got to play the game of how do I get back in the fucking house?
Wait a minute. I forgot this.
Oh, there we go. Now we know it's a new problem. So you got to play the game of like, oh, God, am I going to have to break a window? Did I unlock the... You go check the other door. That's
you
locked.
learn how to break into your own shit really easily.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is then I go, oh, I'm going to have to jump through the window.
Yeah.
Maybe it's easier for you as a fat guy trying to get through my
shouldn't be
little...
jumping into any.
No, and then the cats. I
You have
open
a
the window.
garage door that you can crawl through?
No, I
when
don't.
you get locked out?
No, I have to use my bedroom window. And
wow.
and hopefully it's not locked. If it is locked, I have to like jigger something under it to get under it. Anyway, and my cats are like, "What are you doing? What's going on?" I'm like, "We're not having fun. This is not a fun situation." Okay, your 290-pound fucking owner is trying to jam himself.
Not
through,
according to my measurements, buddy
probably
boy.
300.
Yeah.
Trying to jam
300.
himself through a fucking little window.
Yeah.
And then I end up busting my ass, falling through it. Or what's worse is when you
It's
need
that stupid screen. I've had to climb up. When I was a kid, I had to climb up the outside of my parents' house and tear that screen out. And then I think that screen is still torn when I tore it and pulled it out.
I had to fuck around with mine. I have one that, like, luckily the whole screen can come out, but it's a huge pain in the ass to get it out.
Yeah.
I guess it's worse when you have to rely on a third party to fix your obvious fuck up, and they kind of got this smirk on their face. Like, anytime you call the AAA guy and you're like, I'm locked out of my car, they go, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Your keys are locked in there? And you're like, yeah, the keys are locked in there.
You don't have, like, a separate set of keys inside, or...
I think I do now. For the longest time, I didn't have a spare.
Okay.
Or you're out if you're not at home and you like drive to like the mall.
Locking yourself out. That's the problem.
Locking yourself out, yeah. Because then the AAA guy comes and he goes, "I was locked in there, huh?" And you're like, "Yeah, they're locked in there." And he goes, "Ah, yeah."
Does one of you just show up and not talk? Is there like
That would be great.
a separate service,
Yeah.
AAA?
Can there be a mobile locksmith that doesn't have this smirk of like
Like ... that I can call that just doesn't, they don't talk over there, and I'll tip them more.
And then that guy, I don't know.
want to play like a cash cab game where the service guy, the tow truck shows up, and then every word they say knocks their tip down.
Yeah.
$50. Ooh.
Well, some of these guys are professional and they just get the job done. But sometimes you get the ones who are like so fucking pleased with themselves, or they go, "Hey, look what I can do!" Like,
Yeah.
anyone
You're not my buddy.
I could do this if I had that thing.
The Slim Jim.
Just because you have, they use that inflata bag now. You see those?
Oh, does it not fuck up the car?
Well, basically, they wedge this bag between the door jamb, and then they inflate the bag.
Oh.
So the door, so it like pops the.
It just opens?
It'll either like pop it because the door's just like, wow, I'm out enough, or it'll just give them enough so they can just like wedge the Slim Jim in there infinitely easier.
Oh, they don't do that wedge anymore and then hook the
last 2 times
thing?
this has happened to me, a guy's taken a little inflatable bag, got it between the door jamb by just like,
That doesn't sound like
no,
good
just
for your car.
Well, but I'm also saying, he's like, yeah, look what I can do. Look what I can do. I'm like, I could inflate a fucking bag. I just don't have the bag. Why are you so pleased with yourself?
Yeah.
And then you got to pay him $100 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have AAA. I think AAA covers it.
Yeah.
Locking yourself out, Dick. That's the biggest problem in the universe.
You ever locked something out that's running or anything like that?
Like a car that's running?
Yeah, I don't know anything like that.
No, I didn't do that.
It's great when other people do it though, so I don't think it's a big problem. Like if you're at like a campsite and somebody's freaking out because they locked their shit in their car and they're like going nuts and like, oh man, this makes my relaxing so much better because I could easily be you and I'm not gonna help because there's nothing to help. You just got to sit around and wait and freak out.
That's horrible. I would not take joy in someone else being.
I'm not taking the joy. I'm just happy that it's not me and that it is you.
I also, whenever I've had to sneak back into a place, I'm going, I really hope some asshole doesn't call the cops like this is a break-in. I remember one time I had to break I got locked out of my buddy's apartment.
Yeah.
And the only way to get in was through his door or through his window.
Yeah.
And his window was right above his collection.
Semen collection.
Well, I think it was a semen collection. Also, every beer can he drunk over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
So I ended up just being like, all right, don't fall. And then I just fell into a pile of like 300
You
beers.
did?
It hurt bad because they're all aluminum and
Did
shit.
they turn into like a titanium cube?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they all got flattened and turned into
diamond?
sharp. I'm like, oh, God fucking damn it. And he came home and he's like, what happened to my beer can sculpture? I'm like, sculpture?
Fuck off. I smashed it for fun.
Yeah. Anyway, getting locked out, that's my problem.
Okay. My problem is, let me see here. I was going to do two. Oh, yeah, shorts with liners.
Like swimsuits.
Well, yeah, but like they're not swimsuits. That's fine.
Okay.
Because you're going to go in the water.
Yeah, and you don't want your balls going everywhere.
You can't wear underwear in the water.
Sure.
Like it's cotton. It's going to chafe.
I agree.
You're going to get monkeypox or something.
Yeah.
You know? But shorts that are not swimming trunks that have a liner, like exercise shorts. You don't have any. You don't encounter shorts that have.
I don't know if my shorts have a liner.
Oh man, I come across so many shorts that I'm like, all right, these are a nice pair of shorts, right?
Can't you just cut the liner out?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not supposed to. Like the mattress tag, I feel like it's there for a reason.
You don't cut the mattress tag off?
I don't think so. I feel like if I cut it off, I'm gonna have itchy cut off liner remnants there, and it's gonna fuck with the integrity of the shorts in some way, or that I'm using the shorts wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm not.
How many pairs of shorts do you have?
30 or 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like fun shorts.
What are
shorts
fun? What are fun shorts?
Like gold shorts. I got a great pair of gold.
You got some
gold
goofy
lame shorts.
Okay.
But they have a liner in them.
Sure.
But I'm gonna wear them. But I don't understand what the liner's there for. Because why would I put I don't want my underwear to be my shorts.
Right.
You know?
Well, why is the liner there?
That's what I want to know about it.
See,
why are you putting like runner shorts? Why are there pre-built underwear into the shorts?
Yeah, but this is one of these questions that I am curious, and I go, I wish Dick had researched his problem for 2 seconds.
Because you know that they're trying to fuck you over with some sort of. You know that they're trying to sneak underwear in.
You think it's because they're trying to sneak underwear into the shorts?
Yes, they want to be. Because they know that the shorts are good, so you'll buy them.
Sure.
But then they're trying to upsell you on their underwear, we're all you need. These shorts are all you need. You don't need any underwear. But I do need the underwear.
I've never had shorts pitched to me as you don't need underwear to wear these shorts.
It's a ton of shorts. It's a huge, probably, it's to a point now where I'm worried if I buy shorts or borrow shorts from someone, I'll peek and see if it has a liner in it.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to get my hopes up. If the shorts look good,
I mean,
I don't
if the
want to get my
shorts
hopes
look
up because
good,
they
who
might have
cares
a
if
liner.
it has a liner? It's
Because
not that
then
big a fucking
you
deal.
put the liner on, and it's like putting tighty-whitey underpants on over boxer shorts. It's like way too much underwear. It's like 2 things of underwear.
Have you ever tried cutting out the liner to see if it feels fine?
No, because I don't want to. Because what if that affects the structural integrity of the shorts in some other way?
I don't think it would. I don't think there's a lot of structural integrity going on. It's 2 legs
There's
and
a
a
lot.
waistband.
Then why is it there? Like,
I don't know. Maybe some people like it.
no, you need to have your underwear need to be separate because the underwear are going to go bad before the shorts
This
are.
is the kind of thing I wish you'd gotten anecdotes online. Maybe there's like an entire community of guys who
Well,
go,
I wasn't going to bring it in
I
except
hate
you were
when
doing all that milk shit. I thought I didn't know the milk thing was going to be a big government thing. I was going to do price controls, and I brought in a bunch of stuff for that.
Wow.
And then the fake tits, but the liner of the shorts is a big, it's a big problem.
It's a backup problem. I get it.
No, it's
People
not a
don't
backup
need to
problem.
vote
It's a
it
big
up
problem.
'cause it's a
I've wanted to
backup
bring it in for a
problem.
long time because it's such a big
You drop
problem.
the ball on it, and that's fine.
They're great shorts, too. You'll find a great
if
pair
they're
of shorts
great,
that has
then
liner.
just get them. I don't
It
understand
feels
why
like
you can't
ruining
get
the
them.
shorts, though, because sometimes if the liner feels like it's good, but I'm
Yeah.
not using that. I'm not using the shorts as underwear. Because then what if someone says, "Are you wearing underwear?" You have to lie. You can't say no because technically you're not. But if you
never
say
experienced
no,
that. No one has ever asked you if you're wearing
yes,
underwear.
people have asked me if I'm wearing underwear.
Where?
It happens. It happens
At the
If
warehouse.
you- Maybe if you're getting on someone's shoulders or something, they're like, "Are you wearing underwear?"
How often are you getting on someone's shoulders?
But it could happen.
No,
it could
it
happen.
couldn't.
It could happen.
I can tell you that no one's letting me on their shoulders, so I will
Yeah,
never
but you don't have
experience
this problem with
that.
shorts anyway.
I guess not.
Imagine if pants came with little underwear stapled inside. That'd be fucking weird. Right?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to know why it's there. I'm curious now.
You think Eric July's summer collection shorts has a liner in them?
We should find out, because
Is everyone excited?
again, I always thought the liner was so you could use them if you wanted to as a swimsuit.
No, because the shorts are like workout shorts. They're not the correct swimming suit material.
Well, maybe the
shorts.
workout shorts you're not supposed to wear underwear. Maybe the short is supposed to do the work.
Why would I do a workout and sweat out of my ass crack and then in the same shorts that I'm gonna wear the rest of the day? The shorts don't get sweat on them. The underwear does.
Well,
It doesn't
the
make
shorts
sense.
still get sweat on them.
Not
The
really.
way you're describing it, I feel like there should be an entire containment system for your lower
yeah,
half. When you're
underwear.
working out.
It's the underwear. The
Underwear's
underwear
not
is the
enough.
containment
the
system.
underwear is, it soaks through and it gets into the shorts.
Like, so you're
anyway.
taking a shit, right?
Sure.
And then you're up and you just pull your shorts on?
Maybe
That's fucking
maybe it's
disgusting.
in case you accidentally shit your pants, there's like an extra hammock so it doesn't go everywhere.
It still does. I have shit my pants with underwear and liner shorts on. It still does go everywhere.
Well, I
It's
hope,
gross.
I hope somebody working in the textile industry can let us know.
I don't want to
This,
know your stupid explanation.
I wanna know a liner
fucking
versus
sucks.
no
It's a
liner.
ruin
What's
of a
the
good
reason?
shorts. It's a ruin of a great shorts.
It's a ruin of a great. That's the name of the problem. Ruin of a great shorts.
No, because I have other shorts related problems that are where they're ruined.
I have a lot of shorts related.
I do.
The shortsman
Shorts with liners. Okay. Shorts with liners.
getting locked out.
Mandatory milk. Getting
Mandatory
locked
milk.
out. And fool's tits.
Fool's tits.
Man, you guys, I bet there's guys out there who have been adding women and beating off to them, not knowing that they're
knowing.
fake. Like, not fake tits in the skin,
Yeah.
just totally fake, like a necklace.
Or when you go to look at a trans porn and it's a fake dick, and you're like, well, what's the point of this?
Is it? Is that real?
Yeah, they've done that.
What?
They'll get like a really hot lady because, it's, well, I won't say why, but,
Because they're cheaper. Because
well,
women work
they're a
for
lot
like
cheaper.
70%.
Yeah, and then they'll give them a fake dick.
Beer smells like weed. Really? They give them a fake dick?
Yeah.
What do they do with it?
Pretend like, oh, look at my dick,
Women with a dick. What are you doing with that?
This is way back. This was when the futa was a popular thing.
Food?
FUTA.
Oh, okay.
So they would
Yeah.
get like massively oversized fake dicks to be like.
Who's they? What are you talking about?
There was like a site that had this. I remember
Okay.
people posting.
Is it still around? It's on
I don't
Instagram
know.
now.
I remember them having.
Why don't guys?
I think they
I'm gonna
also
start doing that.
But they also
Like
had like
these
the
whores are
Z cup
doing?
fake tits. I remember. Because when you said that, I was remembering Like, this was like a decade ago. There was some website. I think it was like Futanari.
I'm going to get one of those Packers.
Or something.
The Elliot Page Packer. I'm going to get a special branded Elliot Page Packer. Take all my pictures with that.
Seems like the fake prosthetic tit technology has not gotten any better in like the past decade.
Yeah.
They still look really fake.
Because the tits are getting worse. Because women are getting fatter, so the technology doesn't have to get any better.
Well, there you go.
That's the sad part. All right. Those are the problems. Go to
Those are the
problems. Them up. I'll do some.
Oh, don't forget, guys, our new bonus episode, The Biggest Problem in Card Games, available at patreon.com/biggestproblem and back.by/biggestproblem. We had a lot of fun with that one. I posted a clip talking about Eric July's summer collection from that episode. If you want a little teaser, that's available on our YouTube channel.
How many shorts has he sold?
I don't know. He's bragging
about
how much money he made selling fucking stupid T-shirts.
God damn. It's going to be so funny when this company goes under. When the firings start, that'll be when the funny starts.
When he has to fire someone who's on the T-shirt of everyone in his company, when you're like, why would I want a T-shirt that has your fucking social media director's face on it? What does that accomplish for me?
Why would I want a T-shirt with these witch whores on it?
Yeah, the Saska sisters.
Ugh.
Like, I'll say one thing about Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane
shirt.
Never sold a Todd McFarlane's face on a T-shirt
with his
T-shirt.
assistant.
Yeah, with his fucking assistant.
He
sold a Spawn T-shirt.
Let's see. I think there might be a summer collection voicemail.
Good.
Ripaverse shorts. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito. It's me, Don Mozzarella. So Vito was talking on the bonus episode about Eric July's retarded basketball shorts or whatever, and how they have... Well, Vito was most superhero shorts are made for children.
Yeah.
And while that's true when you're talking about white people superheroes like Spider-Man or Captain America,
okay,
you forget that every black dude in the public basketball courts, I just said basketball. Anyway, every black person in the basketball court, they have those fucking Goku, Super Saiyan, like they got the basketball shorts with all of the anime people on it. And that's what Eric July wants his brand to be.
I didn't forget that.
He wants his heroes to be as iconic and cool as fucking Goku.
Really? They have
Anyway,
Goku shorts?
Yeah, first of all, I've never seen this. And second of all, I don't know. Is Eric thinking that far ahead that he wants
I need it shown to me that black guys are wearing Goku shorts. Oh, look! He's right!
Yeah, but that's a little different, I'm going to say.
It's a logo.
It doesn't have a picture of fucking Goku on it.
Yeah. Yeah, Don Mozzarella.
Here's the thing. Here's the reason he's wrong. Eric knows black people are not buying his products. He knows this. He's not that dumb. He's dumb.
You don't think so?
He knows that he is selling his entire brand.
He's going to have a meetup at
his
Church's
entire
Chicken
brand
and go like, what the? We got to pimp it out. All the brothers are going to be in here.
Look at his whole company. His whole company is just white guys writing the comics, white ladies reading the overseeing the comic. He did hire.
Do you think he has any
did
black
hire
friends?
Kane and White. He hired Kane and White, and you went, okay, good. At least you got another black guy in there.
Kane and White fucked up so bad.
He fucked
the
up.
Shorts look like shit.
But Eric knows that it is white people he is selling this to.
Yeah.
He is not an urban street
Ripaverse.
brand.
Let me look up the Ripaverse shorts.
Did you see their big sale going on right now? A lot of Ripaverse items are discounted down to just $5 because Eric horrifically overprinted every single item.
It's a $5 sale again?
It's a $5 sale again,
Wow.
and it covers even more things than before.
Bro, look at this.
Look
shit.
at this. The $40? $40?
You didn't know that?
How the fuck is it $40?
Look at this description of the
Those
shorts.
suck.
It's like,
bro, a T-shirt should be $25. A pair of shorts should be the same. Honestly, shorts are less than a T-shirt. A T-shirt has 2 arms and a hole in the head. Maybe a shirt's a little less common. All right, the shorts can be $30.
You want a sheet of Plastisol ink on your shorts? That's comfortable.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking come out in the wash immediately. Have you followed a guy, Comicscape?
Ripaverse fans are faithful in their product offering requests, having been asking for warm weather apparel for a good while now. Ask and you shall receive. Bro, these are all separate sentences. Well, this one's a sentence fragment. Ask.
Does
X
he
and you
think
shall
anyone
receive.
is reading this other than us? Is he writing this for us?
Keeping cool in a scorcher. is about more than wearing a good tank top instead of a hoodie. Heavy, long pants won't do you any favors. Bro, are you fucking explaining pants? Are you fucking explaining pants and shorts, Eric? Show me near. Yo, when you roll up in your near, you could see them right in their face. But if you fall, baby, then you far out. What the fuck? It's shorts!
He really thought people wouldn't buy his shorts if he didn't.
To give our fans a fighting chance against the heat.
First.
We're doing it in style. This is not style. This is a style for retards.
Well, keeping cool in a scorcher. You know, he's thinking there might be somebody out there who goes, wow, it is a scorcher, but I'm not sure how I could possibly keep cool.
Back to school sale.
Oh, wow.
Dress your little Sturgis up in a pair of these gay shorts.
There's pants that are less long than pants.
If only these pants, if only there was another way.
That's literally what this is.
Isom comes in. Shh, hey, Eyes. Oh, it's I Suck Off Men. That ain't my name.
How is this so long? He has to explain who drew the shorts. Back
to
again.
give our fighting chance, we're
God.
pleased to offer the Rippaverse shorts as part of the Rippaverse summer collection. It's August, bro. Summer collections come out in May.
Yeah.
Because staying cool is a full body experience. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't.
Staying cool is a full body shorts. We got Rippaverse as the full body shorts.
So basically, like, it must be, what is it? Carol Brown is just sitting around and going,
pretending to be black.
I'm going to get fired at any point. I need to go. Well, Eric, who else would have written fucking 3 run-on paragraphs about what shorts are?
Dude,
you
what a
can't
great job
fire
she
me.
has.
Wow.
What's the job? Well, you got to write in Eric's voice. An illiterate with no dad? Yeah. Wow, who went to Texas A&M or Texas something, track scholarship? I could do that.
Look at how they can't even just say, look.
Back again with the same pencil that has graced many a Rippaverse comic cover and poster in Rippaverse art director Kanan White. That's not a sentence. Back again, comma, with the same pencil that has graced many a Rippaverse comic cover and poster is, oh, okay, you're right.
He got there. It's the same guy who writes all of his synopses because this guy refuses to just pick one thing, where it's always like, back again with the same pencil that has graced many a Rippaverse comic cover. Is Rippaverse art director Kanan White. He always feels the need to go, and he did posters too. You're writing marketing copy. It should be straight and to the point, and there should be far less of it. Say this, this pair of cool shorts has Isom, Yaira, Alpha Core, and
retard
Barbo.
Ricky the retard.
Yeah, Ricky the retard.
Barbo.
Stay cool in a hot
Shit fuck.
Yeah. Stay cool this summer with these cool shorts. That's it.
Spurgus, Spunglepuss, the pedophile villain of Goody. Kanan's simple but effective design on the right leg of the shorts features headshots of our 4 fan favorite Rippaverse characters.
Wait, what do you mean fan favorite? There's no other characters. Those are the only characters.
No, they got Gooding. Gooding's not there.
So is Gooding not a fan favorite? Everybody
Gooding
likes
and his dog.
Blood Ruth better?
Gay Gooding.
Yeah.
They don't want a gay guy in the shorts.
The selection
of whom
should be no surprise to fans. You already said they're fan favorites. You don't need to mention fans again in the same sentence.
Because the fans picked them.
There will be a surprise to fans because they're fan favorites. They're favorites of the fans, and that's why they're for the fans.
And by fans, I mean the people who love these characters.
Thank you. Thanks for explaining.
From the top left to right, clockwise rotation, Eric.
Just say it has Isom and Yaira on it, and whoever the fuck else.
From the top
Hold on.
left
From the top
to
left
right.
to right.
Okay.
Clockwise rotation.
Okay. We have everyone's favorite femme fatale.
Can you provide a diagram, maybe?
Femme fatale of Frost, Yaira, the leader of Flora Sparks Protectors, Brian Solari of Alpha. God, dude, these names just get gayer and gayer every time I have to read them.
I don't understand. I still don't understand how he comes. Brian Solari, I almost am there. I'm like, oh, Solari, like the sun. Okay.
Yeah, Solar Man.
Solar Man.
Yeah.
Isom.
Like Superman 4.
Yaira. Gooding.
And fresh from his retirement.
Braxwell. Oh, so he's good at braxing?
And the deviling hunting blood witch herself, Sydney. But how's it a fan favorite? She didn't even have a fucking comic.
Yeah. Fuck her. Nobody likes Blood
The
Ruth.
deviling hunting. The deviling hunting?
The devil. Oh, I think
deviling hunting?
Devilings, I think, are what he calls. I don't know. I think that's what he calls his
Devils?
monsters. Devilings.
Devlings.
It must be.
Devillings.
Well, it must be what he refers to them as. I like now that he's going to explain to us how he's helped us with fashion, though. This is the best part.
Matching clothes. Oh, God.
Listen, Dick, it's very hard to match black with black, but they've made it very simple for us by providing only black-colored clothing. Isn't that helpful? That he's helped us match our clothing?
Matching
by making
clothes
it in a single color?
is a pastime that isn't made for everyone. What the fuck are you talking about? These are shorts.
Black shorts would go with pretty much everything. It's really hard to fuck up matching something with a pair of black shorts, but
Matching clothes isn't a pastime. It's not a pastime. Baseball's
not
a
go with
pastime.
black?
Like horse racing is as a pastime.
Sure.
Quilting maybe is a pastime. Matching clothes is not a pastime.
Also, Eric, you're a black guy. You got to go like, hey, make like a joke about how, I'm black and the shorts are blank.
I be black, so I haven't.
Yeah.
So we've tried to do some of the work for you.
Thank you, Eric.
Black goes with everything. And so does these shorts with their black heavyweight ring-spun cotton that will pair with whichever Rippaverse Summer Collection tank top you feeling hot or cool on. Oh, my God. Did that Carol bitch write this?
I think so.
Dude, she's one of the worst writers in the history of the world.
It's just too much. Just stop.
Any given day of the week. Wallet, keys, phone with Alpha Core on speed dial.
Maybe your phone.
You got your keys.
You got your phone. Maybe you could call up Alpha Core. maybe use that to call Alpha Core.
These savings won't last forever unless you call it Alpha Core.
Thanks for letting me know my shorts can fit my phone and I could use my phone.
Don't know which shirt you want to buy? Maybe Goodyear could help you out for a low price of $50 a month.
Maybe you can wear these shorts when you're driving in your car unless something falls on it. So many great references.
You got speed dial.
You gotta love when a comic book universe doesn't really have anything to reference yet, so like the little jokes are, you could call one of our characters
Friendly
from your
Neighborhood
phone.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Maybe you could call.
Maybe you got Alpha Core
maybe
speed
you could
dial.
call Spider-Man.
Is Alpha Core on speed dial? No.
Is that how you
They're
sell
elite police force. But, I'm sure they'd love to hear about your shorts.
No problem. No problem.
These comfy cotton shorts also have both side pockets as well as a back pocket. For your put that at the top. That's what I need to know. And with a covered internal draw cord. Bro, what?
He means the little string that fastens the shorts.
Covered? Internal? What the fuck? Is this like a mammogram? What are you talking about? Sounds like an IUD. A covered internal draw cord. You could be sure that you won't get caught. It should say with your pants down. In the heat.
Oh my God, you're right. Does it say that?
It had to say heat again with your shorts down. Caught with your pants down caught with your fucking pants down is the slogan. It's the saying. Not caught in the heat with your shorts down. That's not the saying.
I gotta say, you know how often you'll be walking around and people are like, why you keep messing with your shorts? And you go, the covered internal drawstring.
This covered internal drawstring is
infuriating.
Fucking broken or something.
Something's wrong with the
and then
covered
Alpha Core
internal.
flies in.
You know what? Okay.
Hey, citizen, we're going to have to arrest you.
I would give Eric infinite points if he made actual shitty commercials for these, and like a guy dressed as Brian Solari swoops in and goes, it's the Alpha Core Summer Collection. I'd go, all right, I'll give you points for that.
We're going to have to arrest you for having an exceptional penis.
Your sense
Shut
of
up,
fashion
Val.
summoned me. Yeah.
I got two
It's
pairs
so
of
hot
shorts
here.
on.
And then that Yaira girl can come in and go, it's time to cool off. Wow.
Whoa, my pants are in the shorts. What the fuck are these?
And this
They're
covered
shorts.
internal drawstring works perfectly.
Take it easy, citizen.
Save us, Alpha Core!
Then I saw him
with these savings!
Mondo cool.
Mondo cool. Eric should just dress up like I saw him and cut a promo for the shorts. That would at least be fun.
Okay, here you go.
Hey, Vito. So we already know you ripped off Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
But, so this little robot, is it like Booster... I'm sorry. I almost said Booster Gold. I meant to say, is that like,
Skeets?
Super Killer's sidekick?
Kind of.
Going back.
What?
What is he? Explain what he said to me.
Oh, I don't know.
Booster Gold? You said Skeets, though.
I think he
You
was.
knew what he
I
was
think he
talking
was
about.
saying, "Hey, you know how Booster Gold has a robot sidekick?" And I'm
Oh,
like,
he does?
"Yeah, called Skeets."
Oh. Is it Mexican, like the movie? Speedy Gonzalez?
We did not see the Booster Gold movie. We saw the Blue Beetle movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that Indian guy's Booster Gold.
Yes.
What a shit pile that's
Kumail
gonna
is going to
be.
be.
So the future's
I
India?
don't hate Kumail.
He's that guy?
Yeah.
He's a real piece of shit. He's a real cocksucker.
Why?
Look at him.
I mean, he's gone full Hollywood. It's a little sad to see that he went from like kind of a cool, edgy.
What was he ever?
He was a
What was
stand.
he?
He was a stand-up. I used to see him doing stand-up like 10 years ago. I told that famous story where he took a big shit at this comedy club and Kumail ripped on me on stage for 5 minutes
Oh,
for stinking up
That
the place
sounds
with
like
my big shit.
His comedy. Just talking about poop. Talking about how he's Indian.
Whatever.
My Indian mother says this to me.
I
I'm
mean,
in the Eternals.
Everyone
hated this
a
movie.
lot of comedy has become the same racist jokes that were funny 20 years ago, but just
Yeah.
told by the actual people who are allowed to make the jokes.
Yeah.
It's like so much.
He seems like he gives off a vibe. I don't mean that I think he is this.
Yeah.
But he gives off a vibe, even though he's straight, of like a male date rapist.
I
Don't you think?
Well, maybe
Too
just.
many steroids.
Did
Like,
you
got a
watch
bad
Silicon
batch, like the
Valley? He's
Gremlins.
very good on Silicon
No,
Valley.
I don't watch that trash.
You should watch it. It's good.
It's not good.
I think you would like it. You're into like tech stuff.
I don't like it.
Do you know who made Silicon Valley?
Some woman Mike Judge was dating, and then he passed it off as his to.
He directed a bunch of the episodes. It's a Mike
Dog
Judge.
shit.
You like
Dog
Mike
shit.
Judge. It's not dog shit.
dog shit.
You haven't even watched it. You don't know.
So this guy's gonna ruin the.
I don't think
Beetle
I
or
don't-
something.
I mean, he has had a string of misses because he did that movie. Was it Keanu or he did some movie where he's like in a cab with a guy that completely flopped, and then he was in the Eternals, which did not
cab.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the robot is clearly just a
Save
ripoff.
me, fucking Blue Beetle. What is he? Like,
Who's Booster Gold?
oh, Booster Gold. Yeah.
Booster Gold.
From
is,
the 24th century India,
yeah,
he's coming back in
he's
time.
from the future and he's coming back in time.
and he's Indian, Pakistani.
Yeah. Before that guy at DC Comics, that Jewish kid who doesn't like me anymore, we always talked about doing our big Booster Gold series together, but now he doesn't talk to me anymore.
What do you mean, Booster Gold series?
We had a
together?
great idea for a Booster Gold ongoing comic book that we wanted to do.
What do you mean? Just like on together?
Yeah. Well, we
Like
had an
send
idea.
each other like emails about it.
Yeah, well, we discussed like what the issues would be and what would happen, what would be the storyline.
India has nuclear
Someday I'm
bomb.
gonna win that guy back. I think he's very anti. I think it might be because of the Comicsgate guys. He's like upset with me. I don't actually know.
Because Matt
though.
Barr. That guy's nuts.
God,
man.
Matt Barr's nuts.
That guy's wild.
He,
He's dumping his heart into like posts that get calling you a pedophile and me they get one like of him liking his own thing.
Yeah,
Man, you're
it's one of
fucked.
those things where I go, I understand the guys who are able to hate on us and make money and like
Yeah.
fans from it. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, like no.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it. Yeah, Null goes, oh, look, I'm doing like performative outrage.
pedophiles.
Oh, I'm really mad at Dick.
Vito's even worse.
And
They're
I'm-
both scumbags.
I'm not mad at Vito because I'm his exact size.
I wish I
except
had
I've never
Nick
had
Recaita's
sex with
life.
a girl before.
If I had Nick Recaita's life, I'd be doing so. I would lose weight. I'd be a real boy.
I don't like Null is like genuinely a sad. It's sad.
He's fatter than fuck.
And it's sad that the people around him enable him to believe he's living like a.
No, that's funny.
He's got to get some real friends. I don't think he has a single one.
Nick doesn't believe in the First Amendment because he won't let my army of pedophiles jack off over the video of his kids. That's the First Amendment.
Yeah. Well, the whole Null situation is. You were on Recaita last night. How'd that go?
It's great. He got his kids back.
You guys were going. You guys were going all night.
Yeah, we're making fun of Null. I read that post Null wrote where he talked about working out for 2 months, then he got dumped, and then he's never worked out again.
Yeah.
And then he can't think of a good reason to get skinny other than the quality of your life, the length of your life, and that everyone treats you better. He can't think of a valid reason why anyone should lose weight.
Well, he lives behind a computer screen, so he almost has a point. If no one ever sees you...
Well, it would improve the life of being at the computer screen.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's easier to jack off, I assume. You don't have to
probably is easier to jack off.
Jaws of life, your dick out of under that flub.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito.
Hi.
This is the biggest problem
2 minutes.
in the universe. Shitting your pants.
Okay.
Just gonna let that hang there for a second.
Nope.
Wrong.
If you got a 2-minute voicemail and you lead in with just gonna let that hang there for a minute.
Here's my story, right? So shit your pants, right? I'm just gonna let you. I'm just gonna let you
that one
ruminate on that
marinate
one.
there. Let that one stir around in your noggin for a second there.
Did you hear me? I said shit in your pants.
I said shit in your pants there, buddy. You think about that right now.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe I said it?
Your pants. Your shit's in the pants. Should be in the toilet. Should be in the toilet. I'm just gonna let you think about it. Let your mind wander. Let you soak it in, right? Happened to me. Happened to this guy. Happened to this guy over here.
Right here, this guy.
Here. Was it alcohol? Was it a car? Was it a car? Was it a traffic jam? Right? Did anyone see it? Probably not.
I got you on the edge of your seat right now. You really want the details.
You want to know. You want to know.
How'd this go down? How'd this go down?
How'd it go?
There's a number of different ways I could have shit my pants. I'm talking about shitting my pants here. There's a number of ways it could have gone down.
I'm stretching it out. I'm going to stretch it out.
I got the shorts with the liner. What's going to happen?
And I'm thinking, ain't no way I'm going to shit in my pants over here.
Ain't no way I'm going to shit these pants.
Guess what? I'm going to let you think. I'm going to let you
connect
the dots.
Ruminate on that
I'm going
one.
to let you connect the dots.
Yeah. Leaving a 2-minute voicemail was your first mistake. All right? Everyone stop doing that.
Let me set the stage for you here. No. Canceled.
This is not community theater.
Supersonic.
Just
What's that all about?
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito.
Hey.
Vito, I really liked the song.
I shit my pants in front of my girlfriend's mom. Oh, I'm interested.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good hook.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Oops.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito. Vito, I really liked the Sonic stream you did Friday night. That was really funny.
Thank you.
Watch Go Supersonic. I didn't watch episode 151, though. Hope it went good.
Went great. It went great. It went fantastic. I do got to get back to streaming games. So
Somebody said that you said that I didn't get Supersonic in Sonic 2.
I don't believe that you did. I believe you
got. Can't.
I believe
you suck at Sonic.
I believe you got Supersonic in Sonic 3. I don't believe you got
easy,
it in
no
Sonic
problem.
2. Yeah,
I
exactly.
got it in Sonic 2.
If I could have gotten, because I couldn't get access to Sonic 3, I can only get access to Sonic 2.
What?
That was my holdup.
How come you don't have access to Sonic 3?
Because I was trying to play it on the Switch, and they don't have it available to download.
Oh, you don't have on all your pile of trash. You don't have Sonic 3.
I could. Well, I would have had to. I would have had to do some finagling.
Digging, you mean?
I would have had to figure out
like a sonar.
I probably could have played. Probably the easiest way would have been to play on the Sega Genesis collection for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
But then I would have had to plug my PlayStation 2 into my OSSC capture.
How do you not have like an Iron Man Jarvis level thing where I can say any game ever and you're like,
I have
like
it set up to play.
Beep, 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 beep. There we go.
I have it set up to play myself. I don't have it set up to stream. It has to feed into the streaming box. So like in my bedroom, I have my PS2 ready to go.
But you couldn't get Supersonic. That's what I heard.
I think
you didn't even get close.
I think I could have.
I told you I give you 24 hours.
Okay, well we should do an actual challenge, and we should
any time. I don't think you can get it.
I think we got to do the next bonus episode or something. We got to do a video game challenge because I'm seeing some guys saying some things. They're going, "Oh, Vito's just like a tourist. He just buys the games. He can't actually play them.
Yeah, you can't.
He doesn't have any
Supersonic.
skills.
That doesn't sound like it.
Oh man,
what are you playing? What's your game?
I will blow you guys.
What's your game? What's your game then?
What's my game? Like what? Well, I've been playing mostly Magic the Gathering online, but that's not like a video game.
What's a video game?
I'm trying to think what I was good at Call of Duty. I would definitely beat you at Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, I was pretty good at Call of Duty.
Okay.
Especially Call of Duty 4. The first was it 4?
Shooting game?
Shooting games, I think I would do pretty good against
at that?
you. Yeah.
On a computer or on a console?
Either way. Either way.
You could beat me either way.
Yeah. I mean, I when I played Call of Duty a lot, I was playing on the Xbox 360. If you ever want to go Geometry Wars, I was very good at Geometry Wars.
What the fuck is Geometry Wars?
Geometry Wars was one of the first like big Xbox live arcade games. I was obsessed with that game for a while. Me and my buddies.
What is it? That doesn't help.
It's a twin stick shooter about a bunch of shapes fighting. You got to shoot the
like
shapes.
A tank? Like, what do you mean?
No, it means
like
one
like
move.
Smash TV.
It's like an arcade game where it's a big screen and there's a bunch of shapes popping up, and you move your ship with one. It's like asteroids.
It looks like for babies.
It looks like asteroids.
I'll kick the shit out of you at that.
Okay. I had some of the PlayStation Vita top 10 leaderboard scores.
Really?
Yeah. We could do a Super Meat Boy. Do you like Super Meat Boy?
I haven't played that game.
I love that game. Again, I was pretty good on the leaderboards for that one.
All right, let's go. We can do a monthly.
If we did a monthly game challenge, that'd be cool.
Yeah, okay.
Pick a different game every month.
All right.
Set it up in here. I could bring like a thing in. We could just plug in like 2 PlayStation controllers.
Okay.
Burnout Revenge. I don't actually know if I'm good at Burnout.
Okay. We got to let...
we should do Street Fighter first.
We could play any game.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter? Which one?
You pick.
No, we got to let the audience pick.
Okay.
Every month.
My personal favorite. I like Alpha. Alpha 3.
Is that 3D?
No. Street Fighter Alpha 3 was 2D.
Which one's the one where that guy's going like, yeah?
Can you be a little more descriptive?
What do you mean?
What does he look like?
I don't know. He looks like a
what the
little weird guy.
Is he like a little
He's got
yellow
like a
guy?
thing on his, he's got some yellow, and he goes like, yeah, yeah.
But that's his hand doing that?
Yeah. His thing goes like, yeah, up, yeah.
Is it?
I can't do
it. Is
it.
it a guy? Is it a
It's
person?
a little guy.
The worst. What is he? What color is he?
You don't know.
The biggest problem in the universe is leaving the house with too much stuff in your hand.
Ah.
I hate spilling coffee all over myself, and it just happens.
Oh, yes.
My current biggest problem.
You spill a lot of coffee?
Oh, man.
I don't leave the house with coffee.
Okay. Fucking Mr. No Coffee.
I am Mr. No Coffee. I only drink coffee here.
Because if you try to add coffee to your pile that you're leaving with, especially if you got shorts with no pockets, that's another one I'm going to bring in. And you put coffee there, and you can see it starts.
Yeah.
I could do a year of shorts problems. Then you get the ring at best. It's like, man. Oh, it all spills. Your empire.
My empire for a cup holder.
I got to do like GTA 5. Click it. Super time it. All right.
I got to say the internal cover drawstring really is a big problem. You ever
Getting sucked back in.
You ever lose it?
I'm the fucking... I've started to enjoy when it gets sucked back in.
Why did Vito do that? It's not about the trophy situation.
Okay, we could do
I want to know.
Let's see.
I find it interesting.
You know, I was thinking about it, and I was like, why did Vito do the show the way that he did last week?
Yeah.
Because he's done shows without Dick before, and the last couple of times what he did was the call-in show, and everybody liked that.
Everyone likes
No,
that.
they
worked
didn't.
fine.
Yeah, they do.
That
They
was
love them.
entertaining. So why have Hack the Movies on and talk about Star Wars droningly and boringly for a half an hour?
Why would you talk
Is
about
Vito
Star Wars?
Scared
People like that.
to do a call-in show? Are you so jaded by all the fucking oink oinks that you're scared that if you let people call in, they're going to call you fat and talk about Oinktober too much? Is that why, Vito?
No, it's because every time I do
Is
the
that
fucking
why we
call-in
were
show,
subjected to that?
No, I doubt that.
honestly,
That would get
I thought
tiring real
people didn't
quick.
like the call-in show. Tell me if you
No,
like.
they love it.
Then leave a comment that's like the call-in show. But when I would do it, people would leave.
Yeah, but then if people say nice things, you tear their stuff up and smash it, so they don't think you want that.
As I said, the reason I did that also is if you're going to send me a nice letter, just send it to me. Don't send it to the Torment Fat Kid box of fun toys and
What are you talking about?
retardation.
All you get is nice prizes. I got another nice prize for you today, and you
So
just
every time-
fucking cry about it.
Every time I open it, I'm expecting it to be dog shit, and then I see a little stupid plastic trophy that says, my favorite comedian. I go, okay, it's like a joke.
How are people supposed to read
It's like
your
a
mind like
gay,
this?
stupid joke, like everything else that comes out of this stupid box.
But
All
it
right?
wasn't.
I have a P.O. box.
Thankfully, the guy was
Yeah, he got it. He thought it was
love.
funny, and it was funny. It was a good bit I did. But if you really need to send me some parasocial document,
It's not a parasocial document. It's just saying you're my favorite comedian. It's the opposite of
Whatever.
or social.
Sure,
It's just a
you're
fan.
right.
It's
Just a
fucking
fan.
mail.
You're right.
How's that parasocial? You
You're
don't
right.
owe everybody who shows you appreciation something in return. You just don't.
Well,
That's what the show's
I think
for.
I do. Anyway, I have a P.O. box. It is in the description of the show. You can send me.
Why do you have a P.O. box?
Because why would I just have a P.O. box. What do you mean? If you feel the need to send me something, you don't need it to be part of Dick's elaborate pirate bit. You just want
send
me to
him
read
mean
it.
stuff. Send him mean stuff. Send me
mean stuff to my P.O. box, but
box.
it's not going to show up on the show because I just won't
Yeah,
bring it
but
in.
we know that you're getting it.
That's fine. Do whatever you want.
Send him postcards. How cheap? How much could it cost? Like 19 cents? There's probably a service that will let
Send
you
me
like
a million
run your credit card and
postcards.
type out a. Oh yeah, everybody do that.
Send me coupons for bacon, whatever you think is
Yeah,
the
then
most
send it to
hilarious.
me.
Yeah, and then
send a picture of it to me so I know you did it.
It's a little-
So I know that Vito saw it.
Just send it to Dick, whatever you want to do.
You
If there's
can't
something
escape
you want to
this.
send and you
can't
don't
escape
want
us.
it destroyed, you can just send it
You
directly
can't escape
to me.
society, Vito.
I can't escape society.
All right, that's the end of that.
I will do the call-in shows next time if people
Everyone
like
loved
them.
them.
I don't think they did.
You're crazy. It's funny.
I liked them, but I would always get like a bunch of complaints like, "Oh, that was fucking gay." So I don't
Who
fucking
cares?
know. I try to craft the show around feedback.
No.
which is why
That's a bad idea.
Well, that's why I appreciate when people leave a comment that tells, "Hey, that was good," or "This bit was good."
You'll
You
drive
know.
yourself crazy trying to meet people's what they're saying.
Sometimes
They don't know what they
there's-
want.
Yeah, but it's helpful when people go like,
Plus, people like hating things. They really like hating stuff.
I think that like I've done some problems in the past. People have said, "Hey, I like this kind of problem. This was interesting. That helps me." I go, "Oh, well, I should do more problems like that."
Yeah, that's
you
good.
know. So that's really
good
helpful when
feedback.
people say, "Hey, that's a good problem," or "That was interesting." So all of that is very helpful.
But the Collins shit's hilarious.
All right, I'll do another. Well, next time you're out, we'll do a Collins show.
I won't be out again for a while.
Well, good because everyone wants you. All right. Well, guys, we're going to read some super chats now. Don't forget to vote on all the problems at Biggest Problem of that show. Don't forget, new bonus episode, Biggest Problem in Card Games at Patreon.com.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
/Biggest Problem. Very good episode.
That was another one that is another video you should do.
About
Dude,
MetaZoo?
every week you have an idea that's like weird and research to make it interesting that you could easily turn into a video.
I agree. And I think I'll be able
What do we have to do to make that happen? Uh-oh.
Well, apparently make the audio drop out. I think making the audio drop out is
There.
helpful. Okay, we're back. What do I have to do to make that happen?
Yeah.
I have to...
What do you have to do?
I
Get somebody to write you a script.
No. They don't even have to do that. I can write the script.
Already it's fucked. Okay.
Well, what's the point if
Just
I don't
takes
write
time.
the script? What am I
Punch it
doing
out.
at that point?
So take somebody who's a writer
You're
and
right.
a fan.
I
then you
could-
read it, put it
yeah.
in like a format, punch it up.
I could punch it up with just my voice and my jokes if I had a basic script.
Yeah, and then get someone to edit it and put in a bunch of like stupid fucking stings.
I said, look, once certain things are off my plate, I'd love to get back to the YouTube stuff. I got a lot of cool ideas for videos.
Yeah, but Super Killer's not coming out till October.
2026 is I think what
It's
we're
not
aiming
coming
for
out.
now.
It's not coming out till October. It won't come out before my birthday. If it comes out before my birthday, I'll throw a huge party.
I'm very excited.
Like Billy Madison.
Well, I
party.
mean, I'm think it's getting to the point now where I'm going to be able to hand it off and go, okay, now just do the coloring. I don't have to oversee
I don't even
as
care
much.
anymore. Make it look how.
No. It's well, that's the problem. Is I'm too ingrained with it. I know nobody wants to hear about the comics. Anyway, yeah, we'll make cool YouTube videos. I got a million ideas.
Yeah, but they're going away. They're going through your
Milk
hands.
will be
They're going through your hands.
whatever.
Like the days of our lives.
The problem is I don't know if there's any. YouTube is like.
Who cares? It's fun. Do it. What else are you doing?
Because I need money. I can't waste time on it if it doesn't make me anything. I would just rather sell magic cards or something.
So make it take you as little time as possible. All you're doing is come with the idea, doing this shit, and then hand it off to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll try it
And
out.
if it makes money, I'll give him some money.
That's been the problem with YouTube, though, is I went like, listen, the return's just not like I'm putting a lot of time and stuff into these videos.
So make them do it on the come.
I got to pay the guys. I got to pay
You
the
got to pay them
editor.
after. If it works, I'll give you some money.
Look,
you know?
There's a way to do it, and I'm not going to...
What do I know?
What do you
Okay,
know?
yeah.
What do you know? Synthetic Shinobi for 2. Thank you for not killing yourselves. Thank you, Synthetic Shinobi. FR8242 for 5. Thank you for not killing yourselves. Koof
Yeah.
for 2. Thank you for not killing yourselves.
Koof, you're late, bro.
Number 3, Koof.
And less money? Koof.
Oh, less money
Koof,
is
thank you
even
for not
more
killing
insulting.
yourself.
FR8242 for 5 says, and thanks for not bringing back the moon guy from Majora's Mask, referring, of course, to Tony from Hack the Movies. Koof for 2 says, biggest problem in the universe is being third place. You were third, Koof.
Now you're fifth.
You got to pick it up. J-Rob Detailing is here for €5. He says, cheers, lad. Cheers to you, my friend. The Locks for 2. Thank you, Vito. That was a funny show. You're welcome, Locks. The Locks for a big 20 says, I want Vito the Gay Team Guy song with a pig and a cow and a milk dance piggy, he says. Well, why not? Gay, 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 gay. Vito the Gay Team Guy.
Rules.
Vito the Gay Team Guy.
Female game character shall live
Man.
Beep, 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 beep.
Vito
the Gay
Team Guy. Fat. He does switch it to fat.
Never happened.
Vito
The Gay Team Guy.
Brought to you by Sweet Baby Incorporated, carrying out Anita Sarkeesian's agenda since 2013.
Yeah, you messed it up.
I did.
All right, the new rule is whoever pays the most for the Gay Team Guy song, that's the amount that it costs going forward.
Yeah.
So now it's 20. If somebody pays 21, 22, 25, 70, that's the price that it is going forward.
Whatever rules you need to set, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the rule.
FR8242 for 5 says, Vito, I gave your old Domino store 5 scars on Googly and made reference to you. It was like the only 5. Yeah, I saw that, and please go back and change it to a 1. And I'm dead serious.
Why?
Just please do it.
All right, one it up.
Please one it up. Pineapple Man for 5. Chat summary. Viewers are reacting with shock and disgust at Vito playing a game where he romances young-looking anime
Oh, yeah,
girls.
that was ballsy of you, playing a hentai romance
It's not a
simulator on
hentai
the fucking
romance
channel.
simulator.
It's like, oh, really? Vito's playing this shit on here? Awesome.
That's why I took the video down.
I figured.
I wasn't thinking it through. And then I started playing the game, and I said, oh, wait, this might get struck. So we were playing Sonic, and then Sonic got trapped. I literally got a bug, and then I was like, well, I don't want to replay it from
Sonic's
the
a
fucking
hard game.
beginning.
Yeah, Sonic's hard.
And then I was like, I don't know, let me just see what I have. And then I couldn't find my Switch game binder, so I had to open a Switch game that was not open yet.
Wow.
And I ended up playing Peach Ball, and then I did find my Switch game binder, and I played
playing those porno games? Like,
no.
You just had it right offhand?
Well,
like,
one of them I reviewed as part of a deep dive. Again, the reason I don't make YouTube videos, I made this huge deep dive as to why PlayStation censorship policies exist in the exact game that caused it. And
that's not as interesting as food stuff, though.
It should be interesting to gamers who want to know why Sony has such crazy censorship policies.
Everybody wants to know about this milk shit.
Okay, well, maybe I'll make the milk video next. Anyway, so I had a copy of that from when I reviewed
I feel
that
like
game.
the black guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm talking to Larry David with you. Everyone wants to know about this milk shit.
You're JB Smooth, right?
Yeah, I really feel like that guy sometimes.
Everyone wants to know about this milk shit.
Fuck that game shit. That's for nerds. Everybody wants to know about this milk shit, Larry. Right?
That's a pretty good
I guess this
pretty good
is the
impression.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It is. So yeah, I deleted that VOD. Sorry, guys. Hazmat again for 2. Papa Dick, don't ever leave us again with Uncle Vito. Oh, you're going to get left alone in the puzzle closet. Hazmat again for 2. Uncle Vito tried touching us with Big-Headed Man. FR for 5. Vito, stop smacking while you eat things. It sounds like you're stirring casserole.
Wet-ass pussy.
Wet-ass
pussy. Vito sampled for that song.
Wet-ass pussy. Cole Markland for 2. Vito, I'm happy to call you my close friend. You as well, Cole. FR for 5. Me and my wife sit down to watch a movie and
Is that the guy that did the song? Cole? Maybe.
I
Sorry.
forget.
I don't know.
I forget. FR says, me and my wife sat down to watch a movie and Statsman emerged from the restroom. He stated that 100% of Japanese viewers did not like Oinkenheimer. FR for 5. Let me tell you something, brother. Oinktober's coming. Oh, we got to do the voice.
What are you going to do when all that oinkomaniacs sit around and tweet about you?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Hazmat again for 5. Bark like a dog or oink like a pig. Squeal louder, my dear, as I pull your ears. Yours truly, Hazman. TT Vito for
up, my
2 says,
piggas?
what up, my piggas? Can't wait for
October.
TT Vito
We got
for
Sal's
2.
running wild in this bitch.
He says piggas, not pigger. Okay, I don't know if I can say
You can
that.
say piggers.
Well, I don't want to say it. You
Pigs.
can say it. Disciple of Dagon for 5 Australian. Biggest problem in the universe is kidney stones. They harmed beautiful Sean's dong and made the last TDS episode unlistenable. Guidos be Guidos. Well,
I like Carl. I think he's funny, but I mean, I don't know. People
he was tossing a lot of slurs around, is what I heard.
People don't like that.
But he said he does not. He's not like putting that on. Like that's just a way he talks.
All of us talk like that.
Yeah, all the time.
You got to stop it when you're
The horrible
TV and radio.
You do have to learn the rules of the. Yeah. Fortunately, some of these platforms will boot you if you say certain things.
It's more than that. It's kind of like a mindset thing.
I hear you.
You know?
FR for 5, 20 twin Pega.
But I like him. I like his impressions, too.
Dude, his impressions are incredible. I mean, like, he should be a voice actor. FR for 5, don't leave us with Uncle Vito anymore. He's not funny, and he kept checking my piggy bank for change like Uncle Mendy.
Mendy?
It
Who's
says,
that?
I guess that does
Uncle
say
Mendel?
Mendel. I think that's a reference to the Jewish propensity for searching out coins.
Oh.
2 EBF for 5.
Wow.
That was close. Vito's oinky oinky garbage stench finally got to Masterson last week. Is that why Superkiller was in black and white? The gaseous odors dissolved the colors. Oink.
Is that why?
Yeah, that's why. That's why it's in black and white. Is I sucked up all the color with my stink, which activates.
How many
like,
pages are you
like
cutting out of
acetone.
the first third of the comic?
Do you think I should cut out pages?
Nope. I'm just asking.
Is that what you want?
0. So the answer is 0. Just curious.
I considered cutting a page, but at the end of the day, I think that all the setup gets delivered on. I saw a review where someone's like, well, this seems long, but if it's set up for other stuff, then that's fine. I'm like, oh, well, it is set up for other stuff. So
yeah, okay.
Do you want to read? You don't want to read it again, I assume?
No, I want to read the finished product.
Okay. Well, when you read, well, whatever. Where am I? Diamond G for 5. SK's weapon should say zoink if he ever gets to shoot his shot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Petty for 5. Dick and Vito are Chungus and Chungest. Disciple of Dagon for 2 Australian. Dick is 1. Big Chungus. Big Chunks. Big Chungus. Brendan Swan for 2. How much to
Got
play?
That fucking song.
Big Chungus.
I think it's going to be copywritten, though.
That's a song now?
Yeah, the Big Chungus song. It's definitely copywritten.
I did not know that was a song. Black Crimson for 5 Australian.
Several different songs.
He's
a big Chungus. He's a big Chungus.
But it doesn't have Bugs Bunny in it? It's like a real song?
It's a real song by like a famous guy, and then the Minions did it, I think. He's a big and nasty boy, something like that.
I have never seen any.
Chungus comes on all shapes and sizes. My fucking nephew sang it all week right in my face on vacation. He's calling me Chungus.
The kids have their own
Chungle.
memes now. The kids have their own memes.
Yeah.
When fucking
that's Chungus I know.
Yeah. Well,
that's
I know
why
Chungus
it upset
as
me
well.
so much.
Yeah. When Kevin Hickerson visited, his kid would not shut up about Skibbity Toilet.
He was saying that too. Skibbity Toilet, Ohio.
Yeah. And Kevin's
We were
like,
going
do
around
you
all-
know what the hell Skibbity Toilet is? I'm like, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's funny. I get it.
We were going through all the canyons, in the lake,
Yeah,
hiking. And he's like, and I was going like, hoo, pee, poop. And he's like, Uncle says Skibbity Toilet. And I was like, Skibbity Toilet! And he goes, oh, shit! Oh, yeah!
Have you
That's the
watched
good stuff.
watched any of the Skibbity Toilet videos?
Just a little bit.
Apparently they're going to make it into a movie, and I was like,
That's good.
I was like, that's
Good.
actually a really good idea.
Good idea.
Oh, yeah, just go for it. Who
Skibbity
cares?
Toilet, man.
It's like a
Little weirdo.
It's
a weird guy.
Is that a Quinksell for 2? How much for Vito to show his Chungusi? No. Black Crimson for 5. Thanks for not killing yourselves. How much to play the Big Chungus song?
We can't because it's copy. You got to make a. You guys got to make a Chungus song.
Yeah. Make a
Cover it.
Cover it, but yeah. Is that a Quinksell?
Cover it. That's fine, right? Yeah, you can cover whatever you want.
It really depends.
How are they going to identify that? It's different music.
Yeah, but like with that Megadeth thing, we might get claimed because he just had the fucking guitar riff going for 10 seconds without any.
Yeah, but it
lyrics
doesn't match
over it.
It doesn't match the audio doesn't match the original. The Fourier transform is not going to.
It can. It depends on what source
Okay.
he's using. Remember when he had the fucking SpongeBob song?
That's because he took the actual song and put it on another
okay,
video.
if they cover, you're saying cover the
play
music?
the music,
They're not going to do that. They don't know how to do that.
Well, they have to.
Okay.
I'm
Zeta
afraid.
Quinzel puts a picture of a peach for $1.99. Dominic for 2. First good show in a month. Thank you for not killing yourselves. That's not true because the bonus episode was also
Fuck you,
good.
Dominic. Dick ass motherfucker.
Making things for 20. Vito, I am a Sodi princess, and I am putting a fatwa on Mr. Masterson. As my biggest follower, I order you to put the fatwa to effect.
Fatwat.
Fatwat. Spelled it a lot of different ways. There's a fatwa on you, Dick.
Okay.
Strip Royce for 2. Brother, may I have some oats? Peter Wagner for 5. Nice Sonic Stream, Vito. Hazman for 2. I'm Vito's French cousin, Pig Lay Oink. Clip Sama for 2. I came here for bad Sonic gameplay and hentai. WTF.
Oh, man.
Strategery for 10. From Mike Barron. Eric July rose from the earth as the goddess Athena.
Yeah.
From his bosom, a unicorn appeared. Its horn was not a horn. It was a dick. A dick chucked in my ass. A dick
nobody wants
that
that.
no one wanted. Who wants that? TT Vito for 5. Pig is in the chat to assert dominance over Eric July.
Pickers!
Pineapple Man for 2. Shout out Schmidt, guitar player good. He paid the good. Butts Grenoir for 5. 2 Guys No Next was fun last week. That's a good name for the podcast. It made up for the gaming stream. I think Vito played sexually explicit games as an excuse to bury the Sonic 2 footage.
I heard that pitch too. I heard
no,
that thrown
honestly,
around.
the Sonic 2 footage was pretty funny. I wish
You're just not good at Sonic. It's fine. You have to have a, high intensity of video games.
The early
to play
Sonic games are not fantastically designed. They're just like annoying. Ooh, what if you were running and there's spikes for no reason? Ooh.
You gotta memorize that shit.
Detail. I like the more recent Sonic games. Details for 20.
Where there's like Amy and a bunch of like furry porno shit. Oh, there's a bat with tits flying around.
Hey. Rouge the Bat is a distinguished lady and a professional jewel hunter and thief. You don't want girls in your Sonic?
I don't want girls in anything.
Second, they put Tails in there. It was a furry bonanza that was guaranteed to never stop.
No, Tails was your younger brother. You're supposed to see it as a younger
Tails
sibling.
was your girlfriend.
No.
He's your
No.
little twink.
That's not
fox.
That's incorrect.
For Sonic to
Incorrect.
plow.
So
We
your
all
little
saw
brother
it.
character.
Hey, lift me up, Tails. And then when he's holding you up and helicoptering you, Sonic's looking up his butthole the whole time, you know?
No.
They're gay. Details for 20 Knox. It'll be September before October.
September.
On the John for 10.
Yeah, but Super Killer's coming out in October. I got a
Yes.
feeling. I got a good feeling.
On
about
the John
October.
for 10 Canadian. We're so overjoyed
Yep.
to have a big chunky boy. A big and wonderful,
chungus such as he.
I have not heard this.
We are so overjoyed.
All right. Well, I'll have to listen to it. I'm not
He's a
getting,
big chungus.
I'm not getting the full effect
He's
here.
a big chungus.
Stu K for 2. Voodoo Curse for Dick. Ooga Chunga Oingus Oinkness.
Oinkus.
TT Vito for 2. Dick and Vito, can you name my new yacht?
N-word.
Fuck you. Dominic for 5. That's the name of the yacht. I was watching back through the old
Nobody
shows
with a
last
yacht's
week.
tipping $2 Canadian.
Vito has not lost a single pound in 6 months. That is correct. Strategery for 5. Imagine buying a pair of Ripperverse shorts, but when you wear them, it chucks a log line in my
Your
ass. Nobody wants that, Vito and Dick. No one wants that. Strategery for 2. Vito couldn't get his head around Vito's fan letter. Tate for 10. Vito, does this audio make me sound fat, jizz, baldy? Hazman again for 2. Vito hasn't gained or lost much, but looks fatter. I agree. Johnny Rocket for 10. X-Men 97 is great. Bo DeMeo should be praised in his restraint and trying to fuck adult men in Hollywood. Brian Singer fuck kids and still gets to make bad X-Men movies. I don't think,
you can't fuck kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta, if you're gonna fuck women, you gotta be more smooth about it. You gotta give them money. You gotta give them like promotions and let them write shit, you know?
Sure.
But fucking men, open season, man. Go nuts. We don't
Yeah,
give a fuck about
you're
men
right.
getting fucked. Who fucking cares? Nobody. Terry Crews with his penis getting grabbed. No one gives
I
a
would
shit.
let Bo DeMeo make the Super Killer animation. I'm into it.
Would
Let's
you
do
suck
it.
his dick?
If he guts me a pilot, yeah, let's do it.
What kind of a pilot? Backdoor pilot?
Yeah.
What kind of, like a 5-minute pilot?
Any kind of pilot. Anything you
How
want
much
to make.
animation do you want?
It could just be animatics.
1 minute per inch?
Animatics is fine.
Okay.
Just animatics. I'll suck his dick for some animatics. Wartooth 88 for 2. Great show with Ricada. Noel is apoplectic.
He really is. Oh my God.
What a word. Kaiser for 20 kroners.
Frozen with his rage.
He's an angry boy.
Unable to move.
You've seen that forum post where he talks about how when he was 14, he went through a gay period and exclusively jerked off to Shota.
Ain't nobody in history has ever gone through a gay period.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you've gone through a gay? Like that means you're gay.
You're gay, man.
At no point do you go like, oh, I'm into dicks, and you go, never mind, not really.
Never mind.
Like, no, you're still gay. Just say you're gay. That's not. It's. I think Noel's gay.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah, I think he's like dealing with some severe closeted whatever the fuck.
I don't know why he's just so butthurt about me and Ricada.
Because he has no life.
Well, get a life.
He lives vicariously through your...
His fantasy was like Nick's life or something?
His fantasy would be for Nick Ricada to build a pool house for him to live in and jerk off in. Okay, but he can't have that. And
he could be like Peter Griffin living in Nick's
he wants to be.
outhouse.
He wanted to be Nick Ricada's Kato Kalin, just living on the property and contributing nothing and dicking around on the internet.
He could have had that.
And then eventually Nick Ricada kills somebody, and then he gets to go on all these talk shows or whatever. But he's not. This is him. He literally is Kato Kalin. Nick Ricada breaks the law. Now he gets to go, well, I knew him back when he was a good guy, and he became a bad guy, and
me and all the pedophiles and I for him.
Oh no, it's Nick. Oh no. He's just Mr. Bill. I used to like Nick, and then he went, oh no, the state.
You gotta read his post about him working
being
out.
fat in the Mr. Bill voice
and talking about like he goes through this. I mean, it's like a gigantic post.
I've read it. I've seen it.
You've read it?
Yeah.
Like many paragraphs on why it's fine to be fat.
Oh, I used to have just a piece of salmon with wasabi mayo.
Yeah.
Now I can't even have that. Oh no.
I don't want to go on interviews.
I don't want to go on interviews
because I'm too fat.
Oh, I'm so sad on the internet. Oh. All right. Let's see.
Vito's a pedophile.
Vito's a pedophile, and I'm so bad. Oh, Nick Ricada abandoned his kid. Oh, take X out Digibro, and I hit Digibro because Digibro told me, Riley kicked me out of the Discord channel. Oh.
He probably wishes he could like transition like Digibro. Like if he was that sexually free.
I am convinced that
Kinda.
Look, Noel has to have some sort of bizarre sexual hang up because there's no man who just goes out and fucks like, or at least has like a healthy
There's nothing he could say he
attraction.
is that people wouldn't think more of him for admitting.
Yes. Okay. And at this point,
The worst part about him would be that he's a straight male. If he said anything else, I'm afraid to be like, okay, thank God.
It would explain something. It would
You're a
explain
pedophile,
anything.
thank God. Yeah.
Noel has
Okay, thank God.
And again, any guy who hung out managing 8chan, like, I'm pretty sure volunteered his services for free on a message board that was designed to facilitate the
He set up
trade
the pedophile board,
He
Nick
set
was
up
telling
the
me.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Nick...
I would have kicked him out of my show right away.
Noel set up the 8chan pedophile discussion board, and he said, well, we got to put the pedophiles somewhere. It's like, no, you don't.
Who's
you
we?
don't. You can just tell them to leave. That's not a thing.
Yeah, ban him.
Yeah, well, I'm really about free speech. Okay, even if you're for free speech, you don't have to have a pedophile message board. I don't know why everyone doesn't know that. Like everything,
I didn't know that.
Everything Noel accuses everyone of looks infinitely suspicious based on his actual history.
Yeah.
Okay, including posts where he admits, I had a gay period where I just jerked off to 14-year-old anime characters. But I was young, I was a kid, so like it's kind of like I was that Shota cat boy getting fucked in the ass. And you're like, I really cannot unpack. I mean, like there's too much here. I kind of get why you're this way now, but I think you don't understand why you're this way, even though the evidence is all here for you to read and go, oh, that's why I'm so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I spent my entire life locked in a room jerking off to hentai and managing hentai websites and managing pedophile
women are so
message
fat.
boards.
It's not even his fault. If women weren't so fat
there's something there.
and grotesque, you could jerk off to
but
them.
Vito's
but you can't.
comics, the mouths look like 4. Oh, no.
The mouths are a little much in your
I like the
comic.
mouths. Are you kidding me?
Nah, they look like a garbage disposal.
You're an idiot.
Like,
They look, yeah, but that's cool. That's his fucking style. I love it. Some artists have like a style. Shut up. You like the mouths.
It's kind of weird. The mouths are kind of weird.
No, they're not. They're cool. It's like his style. If you don't like the mouths, we're going to fight.
Well, I'm like, is that a mouth or what? Sometimes
You're
I'm
just
like,
fucking around.
where's the fucking mouth is he
You're just
talking
fucking
about?
around. You're talking shit. Fucking no. Meow Man Chugs for 50 says, swooty Vito's booty.
Oh, yeah! I got something good for you tonight, me lads.
I'm excited.
I've got something good.
Strategery for 5. I shuddered whenever Tony nodded in agreement with Vito. I thought his head's weight would force him into a barrel roll mid-show.
Somebody said he was arguing with you unnecessarily the whole show.
I don't know. I like Tony, but we do have a fun cantankerous relationship. I enjoy that. Booty Man for 5. Australian. Remove Vito's access to channel. He's threatening to do another episode without Dick. Stu K for 2. Cheers to my favorite comedian. Love you, babe. There you go. Austin next for 2. Vito getting 1 guide. Stop getting baited. Euthanasia enthusiast for 7 Canadian. Hey, Vito, nice attempt at a podcast last week. I attempted to listen to it. Second Genesis for 5. Vito and Chris Chan have the exact same spending habits and work ethic. Jice Ibon for... No, Chris Chan actually releases his comics. Just Ibon for 5. Australian. I am a grown man
his merch is better.
who does not give a shit about the Snow White story or Star Wars.
Star Wars is stupid. If there's a Star Wars happening in the woods and there's no fat guys around, does anyone fucking care about it?
I think the point I was trying to make about Star Wars is guys love military. We love military dramas, or at least I do, military documentaries.
Okay.
You know, I sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat and I go, what if Hitler had invaded Russia 3 months earlier? Perhaps he could have avoided his tanks getting stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Where would we have been then, huh? Operation Barbarossa could have gone a much different way.
It would be, what would we have? If Hitler had, you're saying he'd won?
Well, if he had gone a little bit earlier,
And
perhaps.
sent all the Jews to the Middle East, then we'd be in big trouble. If Hitler had gotten his way and kicked all the Jews out of Germany and sent them to the Middle East, by God, we'd have a big problem in our hands.
We should do a World War II bonus episode. That would be a lot of fun. I don't know how we've
maybe
never
we
done
could
that.
have Nick Fuentes in.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if we could post it on the regular channels.
I don't think I could do that.
The biggest problem in the Weimar Republic is
fucking Weimar Republic. Oh my God! You see, they've got all the horrors out there in the Weimar.
Hey, your buddy Nick Fuentes is declaring war on Trump, huh?
Good, me too.
You seem to enjoy this.
Yeah, because we got to fire all these campaign staffers and all the people that Trump's got. We got to fire them all. Get rid of them. Everybody in Ohio should vote for Kamala Harris. Ohio, Pennsylvania, and every other. We just need 50,000 votes.
Why? What happens then?
Because that's all these elections are being decided by. Although I don't really think Trump has a chance this time.
Really?
Yeah, too much cheating. They got a big head start on the cheating this year.
Cheating is the reason.
Why is that silly? Have they not been cheating ever?
I like that. Like, you know, there's so much to discuss about policy positions and like
that shit doesn't matter.
Popularity and whatever else. And
that shit doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, but it's all determined by the cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter at all. What do you think?
So what does it matter what Trump says or Kamala says? It doesn't. It doesn't.
It hasn't since Kennedy.
Why did you think Trump had a chance of winning at some point?
He won in 2016.
Right.
And then in 2020, no. Biden would win no matter what.
Yeah.
However many votes Trump got, Biden would have got a little bit more. Oh, did you see Venezuela? How they had all their computer votes got that same guy elected? Did you see that?
That wasn't Venezuela. That was was it Venezuela?
That was Venezuela. The same guy.
Oh, I'm thinking of Argentina.
No, Venezuela, Maduro.
Yeah.
The guy's been in charge forever.
Yeah.
Socialist. And then a bunch of votes just came up. The polling, the exit polling was like the freedom guy was a lot.
And you're saying, what do you mean it was the same guy? What are you saying? It was the same machine?
Do you know anything about Venezuela?
I am aware that I was aware that there was an election that has been declared faulty by international bodies, including the United States.
Do you think it was faulty?
You're
not willing to say because that will reflect on your position of the American election. No, I got it. I know.
You didn't even let me answer.
If it's not immediately, obviously horseshit. It's obviously fucking fake.
I believe
obviously coup.
I believe that election, yeah, the results were falsified.
Yeah. How?
I don't know. I don't know the details of what went down.
Oh, it's 100% a computer election.
Okay.
Well, then how would it have been falsified?
I mean, there is regardless of it being computer, I mean, I guess it would involve the computer. Is that what you want me to say?
I want you to get over this, like, weird obsession with defending your team. I don't give a fuck if Trump wins. I don't think he's going to win. I don't even want him to win with J.D. Vance and Palantir behind him.
Yeah.
I don't care. But if you can't say, yeah, the computer voting is fucking bullshit, then there's not really any point in engaging with the discussion on it.
But you're okay with computer voting if there's, like, more checks and stuff, right?
In a fantasy world where, like,
you want full access
computer scientists
to
are going over it, and
Yeah.
it's like some sort of verifiable blockchain technology, that's fine.
Okay.
But the way it is now, it's not even close.
Right. Well, I agree with you.
And then what we have is a fake election.
I'm not going to say it's fake. I can say it's imprecise, but I can't. Can you point to any election in
Venezuela?
Stop. Can you point to any election in the history of the United States where you can say with certainty that it was 100% above board?
Well, there's degrees.
Okay, but I'm just saying, it's like there's always been problems. Like, you know, anybody could have snuck in ballots at any point in time in, you know, the past.
Right. Physically?
Sure, physically,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you think it's easier to do with a computer system or with papers?
I would assume it's easier to do with a computer system.
There you go.
Okay.
Big problem.
So the fraud is much more possible.
Easier.
But it has always been possible.
Well, yeah, but it requires work. Guys, criminals in the street.
Yeah, 200 mules. Did you see 200 mules they had to take down?
2,000?
2,000 mules.
200?
I forget.
No, I don't watch that shit. I don't care about that.
The guy who made it had to have a big...
Dinesh D'Souza?
Well, because they went like, look at this guy, poll worker, stuffing the ballot box. And the guy's like,
Yeah,
I was dropping off my family's ballots, which is permissible by law. There's 4 of them in the stack. And they sued him and he got a bunch of money. So, see, this is the problem.
Who gives a shit?
Well, I do, because here's
Venezuela was just stolen.
Okay.
Same computer shit.
If it was...
You just want to win against guys that you think are dumb.
I just think that if you guys believe there was fraud, you had 4 years to just, like, tell me who did it.
Yeah. We still have income tax, right? Because that's constitutional, right?
Name who falsified the records. Name which company is responsible.
Smartmatic, Dominion, the people suing Fox.
If there was a good... Okay, so then why did Fox fold? Fox has resources.
How do you prove an election system has been defrauded? Okay, you're Maduro, right? Maduro's the old guy's got a gun to your head, and he says, "This election, we had a process where both sides come in, audit the election software. You both did that. So why am I about to kill you? You're Venezuelan, right?
I'm Venezuelan.
You voted for the other guy, the non-socialist
candidate,
guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your question,
Prove it.
Your question is to prove it.
Prove it. We won. Prove that it's false.
I'd say, well, why don't you let me look into the records and see who was involved, and we can investigate it.
The computers?
You guys have had 4 years to
You
investigate
keep saying
all
you
of
guys.
this. Okay, well, you had Rudy Giuliani, you had Dr. My Pillow.
That was our best guy.
You had Dinesh
Those were our
D'Souza.
best fucking guys.
Why did you pick a
Rudy
different guy? Trump's your guy.
Why don't you pick a different
Trump
guy?
pick a different guy? Trump's the guy who was trying to win. He could have picked any guy, and he picked Rudy Giuliani. Okay, so I'm sorry, Rudy's big fucking smoking gun was. I don't know what
Sometimes
I
I
don't
think
know what
that
that black girl's
you
doing.
think
I don't know what that black girl's doing under that table, but I'm going to call it election fraud. And now he owes her $100 million, and his kids are pissed off because they're going to lose their entire inheritance.
I think they sold you a story that makes you feel superior to Republicans, and you love it.
I think,
and that's what you need. You don't care about the
enjoy
voting
having
itself.
any sort of narrative as opposed to, well, I don't know what happened.
Oh, computers.
Oh, okay.
They can be hacked and changed at any time, and you cover up the evidence like nothing.
By who?
People with access to the computers.
What's there? Like, name one.
Any poll worker, anybody.
So it's been 4
Hey, you smug fuck. That's how computers work. If I left the room, you could do whatever you wanted to this computer.
Or
anything.
Or I could not do anything to the computer.
That's your... I guess nothing happened in Venezuela then. It was a totally secure election. Right?
I think there you can probably investigate.
Oh, so that was a fucked election.
I assume they have evidence that they've...
You can't even say, even a total socialist coup, like a violent takeover, because it will hurt your argument
It's not hurting
against
my argument.
imaginary people in the U.S.
It's not hurting my argument. I think they can go and look at the data and go, well, listen, based on exit polling and based on... Again, a lot of that is based on...
Exit polling was the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. So they're going, well, this doesn't match the exit polling whatsoever.
Right.
Okay. So did that happen in America?
Yeah.
Where did that happen?
15 of 18 bellwether counties, more votes for Biden than Obama.
And they said, based on exit polling, the number of people reporting who they voted for is
I just gave you
completely...
explicit evidence of things that were very weird and should have been investigated.
Well, okay, investigate them. You had a bunch of guys investigating all this shit.
You can't with a computer. You can't audit. You can't audit votes that come in and get anonymized.
So your argument always boils down to something might have happened.
It's funny because I've been saying the voting system is fucked for 30 years.
Sure.
And you come in and say like, "Well, we won, so fuck you." And it's like, "Yeah,
I didn't
you won.
say that.
You won, but the system that you have is totally fucked." And you're
I'll
like,
say the system sucks.
well, I mean, well, you know, what are you going to do? Like, prove it. Like, yeah, man, well, we just can't because you guys love winning so much that we can't stop it.
Okay. So
we can't stop the computer shit. We can't stop the mail-in shit because you love it.
Well, you got Trump you had Trump in office for 4 years. You had a Senate controlled by the Republicans. You have an entire stacked Supreme Court.
Do you think Republicans are like pro-open elections?
So why are you saying it's my team is responsible if you're saying both teams are responsible?
You. I'm saying you
No.
I'm saying you are so committed to your team.
You have always said this is a team thing, and it's clearly you're saying it's a bipartisan attempt.
Effort to fuck over everyone? Yes.
Okay, so then it's not a team thing.
It's you are the team guy.
How?
Because you're fucking retarded.
Why?
Because you bend over backwards and die on this idea that Republicans are the bad guys. You guys are fucked. Republicans are fucked.
Okay, Republicans are fucked.
Both of them are fucked. They're both stealing.
The point? What point are you making?
I'm saying that the election is very insecure.
Okay.
Electronic voting is fucked. Mail-in voting is fucked.
I agree.
You agree now?
No, I've always agreed.
What about all that prove it shit?
Yeah, you still have to prove that the election was stolen. You can't just go, well, it was really insecure. It's like, yeah, that sucks. It's really insecure. But that's how they chose to run the fucking election.
So it's fine.
It's not fine. They should fix the way they run elections.
It's just crazy. It's crazy.
What is crazy?
Your entire
I'm
side
with you.
No, you're not. You're like, well, you know, there's just inaccuracies, and it kind of evens out in the end.
How would you prefer we do it?
No electronic, no mail-in.
Okay, and redo the entire election.
Why do you add retarded shit on shit that I say? What did I say? What were the words that I said?
You said electronic something.
Right. Yeah. Good listening. That's why the last show sucked. Listening is at his fucking zero with you.
Say it again. What?
No. Just read the next thing.
No, I'm not gonna get what.
You know exactly what we want. You know exactly what we want.
Electronic elections.
No, I didn't say that. I said no electronics, no mail-ins. That's it.
You want no electronics. You don't want the computers to count anything.
What are you shocked by that?
Okay. So,
oh God, I can't even imagine a fucking election without computers.
Yeah, honestly, it's like a huge fucking
You don't even know that. You just say it because you heard it on CNN. Counting.
How many people vote? And then you gotta verify
160 million.
And you gotta verify all of them. So you gotta double check all of them.
This is real hard. Yeah. Like there was an America before computers. You know that, right?
It is and you got to trust a bunch of fucking people to get it right and to not lie and not stack them in the wrong fucking way.
This is what I mean.
I would
it's
much rather
retarded.
have people just feed it into a machine.
That's like flat Earth level ignorant. Wanting to have a closed source system because you believe there aren't enough people to count votes.
But it's all based on assumption. Like, all of this is based on your assumption that something happened.
No, it's that computer voting is fucked. Computer voting on a closed source system is totally fucked.
So say computer voting is
I've said
fucked.
that since the beginning.
But
I've said that for 30 years.
You also say, and Trump won the election. That's what we started with.
Yeah.
Whoa, what do you mean probably?
He probably won.
No, you didn't say probably before. You said Trump won the 2016 election. Or the 20...
Trump definitely won the
2016 election.
Yeah.
But previously you've said he won the 2020 election.
He probably did,
It was stolen from him by Biden.
Yeah, probably.
Why?
Because of the markers that indicate there's some kind of fraud.
All right, the markers.
You have zero argument. It's like Hutch, that's all this shit. All right.
not zero.
All right. So
it's
just,
not zero
all right.
argument.
So say it again. You're so amusing to me.
Well, it's
so amusing.
this idea that
it's
like
so amusing
because there's
to me.
occasional like mathematical, or it's like, oh, that's like sometimes data behaves in unpredictable ways.
No, it doesn't ever.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
What are you talking about?
What do you got? A stats background? How often does it behave in a totally unpredictable way? You ever drop something and it flies up? All the time.
If you flip a coin 100 times, you're going to get some pretty wild things.
No,
you know?
you'll get 50 heads, 50 tails. And then when it deviates from that, it'll deviate in a bell curve.
Sure.
You knew that?
But you'll get like 10 heads in a row, and you'll go, I can't believe it. That seems to me as a layman like, oh my God, it's
We're the
roulette.
layman. What's your expertise? Watching television.
Masterpiece.
Yeah. Script
theater.
writing expert. Is that what's your You think you're smarter than people, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, because all you've presented is like, the computers can't be verified.
Trusted at all. They can't be trusted at all.
Okay. So we should lock that.
Okay. So I guess we should just get rid of all computers then.
No, it's that
Yeah.
you can say that the election was not 100% secure according to your standards of what a secure election looks like.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but then you can't go on to say, and that means it was definitely stolen from Trump.
I said it was probably stolen for Trump.
Okay, it was probably stolen from Trump.
Yeah.
But Biden might have won legitimately.
I mean, he won.
Sure.
There's no legitimate anything. He won. He's the president.
You know what I mean by legitimate.
If he got more votes?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
But that's a win for you. Like, you've invented this idea that saying, oh, yeah,
well, I
you guess there's a way.
You never make the case that the election was actually stolen. The only case you ever make is that the election machines were not secure, and that leads you to believe that there was some sort of...
No, it doesn't lead me to believe that. All the markers lead me to believe that something was fucked up. I'm telling you that election machines are not secure at all.
Okay. And the markers are, again, data points that
bellwether count,
don't behave in a predictable fashion.
Yeah.
What is the bellwether count?
Well, sorry, what's the what?
Bellwether? What are you talking about?
You have
Bellwether County?
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes.
You go ahead, sound it out. Sound it out. Bellwether what?
I believe you said county.
What's that?
I believe it's a county where voting occurred.
What's that?
And was there exit polling that was some sort of aberration?
What even is a bellwether county?
I assumed it was a place named Bellwether County. Is that a term within politics?
Me. You're the fucking expert.
Oh, I'm
sorry. You know more than Republicans.
I'm sorry that
you
because...
know everything about
this is
election.
what you guys do. You go, so you didn't hear about what happened in Iowa at the fucking middle of the night, and then this thing and fucking... Did you know about poll worker Jonathan Barganarng, who fucking was driving a van with 10 USB sticks?
So proud of yourself for winning.
Wait. So
you're so proud of yourself.
Okay, so your way of winning
Enjoy
is
your
to go,
interest rates.
Here's this thing that you don't know about, that I know about. And because you don't know about it, that means you're not qualified
Let me
to talk
walk you
about
through it like
that.
a child.
Just give me any idea of what it is. Say what it is.
Look it up. Go look it up
Why
later.
don't you just say it?
Nah. I think
I don't think you know what it is.
What a bellwether county is? The people listening know.
I've
now
heard,
you are obviously ignorant on this topic. And now everyone knows it.
I have heard the term Bellwether County. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Again, you're right. You know a lot of like more intricate fucking details of how the electoral process works or whatever else.
Yeah.
But you still have not been able to present to me or anyone else some sort of smoking gun that would make me go, oh shit, that was definitely stolen from Trump.
Oh, I never could.
Okay. And that's the point.
It's not edible.
Look, I'm not going to say that I'm a fucking...
You don't know what you're talking about.
But
you know nothing about this.
Okay, so I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of your claims.
That the computers are fucked?
I believe that I am willing to believe you when you say, hey, I'm a computer guy. I know a lot about computers and these systems are not 100% secure. Okay? But then when guys go one step further and they go, and that means that these two black ladies were feeding fake votes into the machine.
Who gives a shit?
What do you mean who gives a shit?
Who gives
I
a
give
shit
a
about
shit.
that stuff?
Me. Absolutely 100%. When the president of the United States hires the former mayor of New York to get on whatever it was, a congressional
This is
hearing.
like gossip rag shit, though.
It's not gossip rag shit. It's the president of the United States and the former mayor of New York. It's two of the most powerful men in the history of politics.
It's fucking
getting on stage and going, look at this video of a black lady pulling boxes out from under a table. That's horrific.
And then it wasn't.
That's
wow.
horrible.
Oh, I hope that lady didn't have a bad day. Sorry, but we're voting on like $1 trillion of military hardware.
It was awesome.
I hope we didn't
that she had
inconvenience
people
a lady.
show up at her house, screaming at her for stealing the election,
Oh,
calling
man,
her
she
up
got
in the
shouted
dead of
out.
night.
Fuck, here we are trying to figure out who gets to control like $1 trillion of military technology.
Yeah, getting harassed.
I'm sorry
getting
that we
harassed by the president of the United States for doing your
Oh
job.
man, you got yelled out. Oh God. I hope you didn't have a bad experience. I hope you come back next time and participate in
the
counting.
president of the United States saying that you tried to steal an election.
This is so. It's like a joke.
Why is it a joke?
A lady gets
That's
yelled at.
horrible. It's
Who
not
cares?
getting yelled at. It's getting dragged into the public square by the most powerful man in the fucking country.
Who gives a shit?
I do.
Hey, that guy. That guy's stealing shit. That lady's stealing shit. I'm not. Oh wow.
Oh wow! And if she gets delivered a shit ton
I
of
hope she
harassment,
wasn't called an N-word, Vito. Oh man, you should write her a letter. I'm so dear. What was her name?
So when you watch,
What was her name? What was her name?
Ruby Freeman.
Dear Ruby, my name's Vito. I
you
saw
didn't
that.
think I knew her name, did you?
No, I wanted to make fun of you more I wanted to
When
make
you
fun of
watch
you.
a video and a guy goes into a
Dear
Starbucks
Ruby.
and he just starts screaming at a lady, and you go, "Well, whatever, man. Who cares?"
I don't care about anything that happens to anyone.
Well, I do. I think it's fucked.
But then you make a big show out of it.
not
Thank
a
God
show.
she's black.
That's horrific.
So you can really lay it
it's
on.
horrible that fucking Rudy Giuliani just lied about a lady.
Oh man, I hope no one kills Rudy Giuliani. Oh, that would God
What
for
the fuck
for
is
this
that?
because who fucking cares?
I do.
So wear a I hate Rudy Giuliani shirt.
I should.
Yeah, that would show him. Oh man, Rudy Giuliani, he's really a jerk.
No, what'll show him
fucking
is
octogenarian with fake
the
teeth
$100
is a
million
real prick.
fucking settlement or whatever it is that he has to pay these women for lying about.
Man,
them.
oh man, yeah. Got him.
So you think lying about people is not a big deal?
I don't give a shit what Rudy Giuliani does or what some fat lady
Yeah.
has to deal with.
So if I said Nick Rekieta is feeding his kids cocaine, who gives a shit?
You have
His
been,
reputation doesn't matter.
You have been
It's completely irrelevant.
Well, what did you say about that X-Men guy? You said he was hitting on kids, didn't you?
No, I said he was drawing
You
naked
said you
pictures.
thought. You said before that happened. You said you thought he was doing
I
something with
said
kids.
the only explanation I can think of is that he was doing something with gay teens.
Yeah.
That was what I didn't say.
It's lying.
It's not lying. That
What's
was my
the difference?
It's not lying. That's what I believed. I was like, there's no way this guy got fired unless he was shacking up with gay teenagers. But I never accused him of actually doing it.
Oh man, I hope Rudy Giuliani doesn't hurt more black women.
Well, he can't now because he lost all his money, as he should, for spreading horrible lies,
Great.
which have repercussions, thankfully.
Thank God liberals are here to
I'm so glad we're in
really
an election
mince
year.
around
I'm so
with
glad
the
we're in an election
nothing
year.
details of.
I can't wait to talk about elections. We should have an alarm anytime the election comes up, anytime voting comes up. We can just a panic
I mean,
button.
the alarm should go. Vito, you're a great person. You care about everyone. You care about some fucking election worker.
And your
that you'd be
alarm should
happy
go.
with seeing get
We
hit
all
by a
know that
car.
you know a lot about computers and that you think a lot about computers and you don't think computers are secure. We
Yeah,
get
stop
it.
using them.
Okay, you're right.
Stop using
They're all
them.
bad.
Stop using computers.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
It's not fair enough. Stop doing it.
You know what? You can make a case for it.
I can't. Because I'm just dealing with retards who just like talk about black people getting made fun of. That's the
Stop
response
getting
to-
made fun of. He didn't make fun of her. He accused her of falsifying an election. It's horrible what he did. It's horrible.
Do you really care about that?
Genuinely, yes.
Why?
Because it's really fucked up for the president of the United States to do something that evil.
Why?
Why do I not want the president of our country to pick random women out and try to ruin their lives? I don't
The
know.
guy that's
seems like a
murdered
shitty thing.
millions of Afghanistani? Yeah, why? Who cares?
Well, all the Afghanis deserved it, but
But you think that?
No, I don't think that. I think when you get into warfare, it becomes very complicated.
When you get into killing people, it's not war. They don't have any. They don't have
So
an
what?
atomic
Then
bomb.
nothing matters. Who cares? Fine. Who cares
you
who's
don't think
president
that.
at that point? No, but that's what you think.
Yeah, I don't care who's president.
Okay, you don't care who's president. You don't care if the laws change. You don't care if they.
I care about the electronic voting machine. That's
Why
it.
do you care about that if you don't care about anything?
Because it's fake.
So you care about fake stuff.
Yeah.
See, this is the problem with you. Is like I run up against this wall
fake.
of like, why do you care about that? 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 The computers are bad,
fake.
and we need to care about them deeply and intensely.
No, I know you.
And not
I know
care
you
about
want
anything
them.
else.
I know you want them there so you can fuck with them. I know why they're there.
Why is the only thing you care about the computers?
Because I know you use them to lie. You use them to take shit that doesn't belong to you.
You care about lying. That's the second thing you care about.
That's the only thing out of all this stuff. That's the only thing I care about.
No one can ever nail you down because anytime you get dick anywhere where you go, well, surely you care about me setting a child on fire and cutting their head off. You go,
we have laws for that.
But why do you care?
I mean, it's a good law.
Why is it a good law? You don't care about
kids. It stops kids from getting set on fire.
All right, so we care about kids getting set on fire.
I'm not going to go fucking protest for it, am I? Hey, we made it legal to light kids on fire.
It's this like,
I mean, I don't like that, but I'm not going to go do anything about it.
Scale of nihilism where like it's
not
impossible.
shifting.
It is constantly shifting. It is impossible to have any discussion with you because anytime we get anywhere, you go, yeah, but I don't actually care about that at all.
Me getting somewhere is you conning me. That's where you want to get. You want to get somewhere.
I'm arguing with like a constantly shifting chameleon who goes, this is horrible what's happening.
No.
They're going to take my guns away.
That's what focus
They're going to take my guns away.
They already have taken my guns away.
Guns?
I think you should be able to make nuclear bombs. No, I do care about guns.
Okay, so guns,
computers, guns, speech.
Can we make a list so in the future?
Yeah, it's called the fucking Bill of Rights, you dick brain. They already made a fucking list. It's in that order, including the ones they skipped.
All right. So if I wanted to quarter soldiers in your house, yes or no?
No, they're already doing that.
There you go.
They're fucking. You guys are loading up hotels with illegal Mexicans and Somalians. It's a fucking Third Amendment violation.
Well, my team's kicking ass.
It's not your team. You're in a You're in a fucking apartment because you think you're part of a team.
Okay, so
they don't
I'm
support
a team
you.
guy who's not on the team. It's a constantly shifting metaphor.
The Cowboys are winning championships.
All right,
you're not winning shit.
Dick cares about the Bill of Rights. I'll keep that. I will keep that in mind.
It's not hard.
All right, I got it. Spider Eternal for 2. Vito's a terrible cook. Can't even make a comic. Zeta Quinkcell for 2. Null is secretly Mr. Beast.
There he is.
Dean Shock for 2. Thanks for the laughs, boys. Diamond G for 5. I made a My Favorite Dick trophy. It's really small to save on shipping. Please don't break it in half with your giant hands, Masterson.
Okay.
Chris Schofield for 2. Everyone is overreacting to the bad episode. Corn-fed Cody for a big 10. Vito, I sent a message saying good job on the new episode. It might take a few months to arrive. Uh-oh. Andrew Tarr for 10. The last episode had some good lulls, and the Sonic Rage playing was hilarious. There you go. Some people
it was good.
Are having fun. Aklovich for 2. Surrogate wife Vito. Secret the rapist Vito. Lance Becker gives us a nice $2. Austin Nix for 2 says, I'm trying to neg Vito into a friendship. Rick Nikita for 20 says, will Half-Life 3 come out before Super Killer? No, I don't think that's happening.
I don't get that reference.
Half-Life 3 is 20 years late.
Oh.
Daniel Gore for 2. Vito, you look bigger / better than ever. Zeta Quinkcell for 5. Papa Vito, please sing Big Chungus. No. JJ for 5. When the Rippaverse shuts down in 2025, will Eric have to give back his Amway Good at Business Award?
I hope not.
All right, if somebody sends that to the box, I will keep it. The Amway
2026.
Good at
That's when it's going to shut
I think
down.
he'll make it to 2027. Yeah. I think he'll
really?
Hold on.
I think it'll make it. Well, okay, yeah.
He's going to start firing people. He's going to have to start.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to start tapering off. Coup for 5. Sucks I couldn't make DabbleCon 2, but I wouldn't miss Oinktober for the world. Please make Oinktober a real live show. Maybe we should have an Oinktober live show. Blue Kudzu for $22. Play the Team Guy Vito song, but make Vito press play.
No.
I can't reach it.
The gay team guy.
Dick is on the way out. As I continue reading super chats. Not Mark for 5. Don't forget to pick up some Isom summer clothes just in time for Halloween. Marco Guitar for 10 Canadian. You guys are like the Tenacious D of podcasting. Except one of you has all the talent, one of you has all the fat. Shout out to Lorenzo from the north side. Acreol for 2 is an X-Men specifically for gay minorities. Coup for 5. Dick, the realization you had last night about Noel being Maddox was brilliant. Both are artistic, dumb, fat, and self-destructive. Lance Becker for 10. More Cajun Dick Mo Cherry. Austin Nix for 2. You had an extra week, and you bring a food problem. Food problems are good. The Jerry and Coke for 5. Stop trying to engage in footsies, Dick. Vito. You should make food videos like Dick has been telling you for a year. Great guy Gabe for $2.79 Canadian. Vito, the gay milk guy. Austin Nix for 2. Without milk, how would Ernest defeat the trolls? Which Ernest movie was that? Anthony John for 5. You guys should hire a phrenologist to see if Dick or Tony has a bigger head. I like that. Got to get the calipers. Deranged Ape for 2. Why pig talk milk? Jew H for 20 Canadian. You now know why there's a quota system in Canada when it comes to dairy from a guy whose family are dairy farmers. A quota system. Chill Lips for 5. Hey, fellers, hope you're doing well. Vito, that last episode was unlistenable. Cool for 2. Mandatory milk is a problem, but the FDA is good with a confused face. Cool for 2. Fool's tits are a huge problem. Vote it up. Hazmat again for 2. If Dick hate women, why like boobs? Aklovich for 2.
I have thought of, that does bedevil me.
From mandatory milk to masquerading milkers.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Dayman for 5 Australian.
that.
I wish milk was lower in sugar, but taste-wise, ice-cold full cream milk is so fucking good. Also, alcohol milk exists. White Russian or Irish cream.
Nah, it's just
kind
those
of different.
two.
Cool for 2. Chad from Recon. I eat poop and I am a homosexual. Flutter Dash is 64 for 5. Vito plays Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I've been thinking about it. I've held off on buying the remake because I feel like I should play my actual PS2 copy I've owned for like 20 years now.
Oh.
Miles Wilson for 20. Can we get some fog for
Yes.
the autistic school to prison pipeline? Florida teen who retaliated when his Nintendo Switch was stolen was sentenced to 5 years this week. That's true.
Oh.
A young man tried to save his game system from an evil woman and has been jailed for it. We salute that. That's
Shit.
enough fog.
I'm trying to turn it off.
Stop.
I did try to.
It ends up making the thumbnail just all fog every time for some reason. For some reason, the auto thumbnail really likes when the entire studio is full of fog.
Shit.
God damn it.
I did try to make it less fog.
Well, you really fucked it.
These damn computers.
Great. Cheese in my pockets, Velveeta. Good show, Vito. Many laughs. Thank you. I can't read it now.
Just read it.
I can't fucking
What are you
read it because
doing?
there's a bunch of fucking
Chat
fog.
from Reckon. I want Frank Hassel to crucify me. From Goof. Goof, chat from Reckon. I wear dresses and I walk on all fours. EH, I heard 3 problems and no horror alien sound.
That's
what
your
the fuck?
fault.
Sorry about that. I was a little rusty. Reckon. Coofer 2. Reckon, thank you for not killing yourself. Miro Changus Among Us 5. Vito,
Something's
you're
in
looking
this fog,
unnaturally
man.
healthy this
We're gonna
week.
find out this fog is made of asbestos or something.
Just
I swear to God.
Why are you
I don't
so
think it is
anti-fog?
water.
Glad you're
Because
feeling
it makes
better.
me cough. It fucking
Did
tastes
you-
bad. Something's wrong with it. What's in that?
What's in you?
No, did you put like nicotine in it? Like
What are
something's
you
wrong?
talking about?
Is it like a big vape?
You have fucking emphysema.
Something's wrong with
Nothing's
this fucking
wrong with the fog. You can vape fine.
I don't vape.
Vito, you're looking unnaturally healthy this week. Glad you're feeling better. Did you get your betas under control?
I think so.
Austin
Nix
Yeah,
for
go
2.
ahead.
Finish comics and buy a car with a push button unlock. Flutter Dashy for 5. I'm going to do a GoFundMe so I can travel to LA and sissy hypnotize Coof. Frank Hassel style. Alex Reinhardt for 5. Thank you. Hack the Movies is here for $5. He says, I'm at DabbleCon right now, and all anyone wants to talk about is how bad my biggest problem episode was. They all blame Vito. Spider Eternal for 2. Vito's so fat, he eats the problems he tramples. Pink like Peachy for 5. The biggest problem in the universe is underwear. And the 19th Amendment. If women can't vote, they can't run for president.
Good point.
Mega Man for 2. Big black people do be loving anime shorts.
I didn't know that.
I also did not know that. It makes sense.
Huh.
They're big fans of the Dragon Ball.
I didn't know that either.
You didn't know black people like Dragon Ball?
No.
Oh, they love it. Shit Lips for 5. I'm Rosa Parks, and this is how I talk. Tony's head is massive. Stop skipping head day, Tony. Mega Man for 5. MLK after seeing Eric July twerking. Maybe I made a mistake.
Maybe I made a mistake.
I no longer have a dream. And I think black men should no longer make comic books. Except for Dwayne
My
McDuffie,
dream
who's fucking dead.
is that white children and black children do not read. I saw 'em, a.k.a. I suck off men.
Mech Warrior for 5 says, why would anyone pay for the bonus episodes when you guys have a public playlist with all of them on the channel? I don't think
those
that's
are
true.
clips, Mech Warrior.
I think those are all
piece
clips
shit.
of bonus episodes.
Fuck you.
Austin Nix for 2, Broke Detected. Dwab Winkle for 5, Ari's Jiggle Corner is definitely real. Your problem is dumb. Oh, he's saying that the fake boobs are real on Ari's Jiggle Corner.
Okay, retard.
Well,
Send
I don't
them in.
know.
Send me these real tits.
Mega Man for 5. Guys, did you hear about the PDF file that subscribed to Nick's Locals? Oh, you mean the one that was on Kiwi Farms for 5 years hanging out with Noel?
Getting awarded.
Getting
and then,
awarded all the
subscribing to
time?
Nick's RSS feed. Yeah.
Coup for
Real
2
fucking amazing
says Vito
cope.
is a professional Futanari connoisseur. Chad Dragon for 2, Australian, where's the iconic truck? Straturgery for 2, oh my God, should I change my name to clockwise rotation? No, change it to internal covered drawstring. Hippie Terrorist for 5, the more time goes by, I'm genuinely ashamed. I used to be a supporter of Eric July. He could make one good comic by now. I know that Mike Party Ka guy. I need to watch his Gooding review.
He said it was the worst comic ever
was
written.
freaking out. I don't always agree with that guy's reviews. I know he's taking you to task.
He is?
Yeah, at one point he said some of your critiques were not as sharp.
He's
as,
fucking retarded.
Well, I think
Mike Partygas?
he has some crazy ideas. Mike Party Ka, but he is one of the few
Party
guys
cock?
out there reviewing all this stuff. So occasionally I tune in. So shout out to Mike Party Ka on YouTube. Even if he hates Dick. Steve for, I don't think he hates you, he just disagrees. Steve for 2, hey Siri, call Ma. Oh, fuck. Shit Lips for 2. Another Alexa
Hey, Alexa,
joke.
call the police.
No, stop. Austin Nix for 2. Hey, Maddox, call the police. Fahoa Gods for 2. Who's fatter, Noel or PPP?
Oh, PPP's gotta be.
He's unstoppable. Frog Tony for 5. What will happen first? Vito gets super
Yeah, but it's like, I respect PPP's fatness more than Null. Because PPP puts it all
is
out
an
there.
entertainer, yeah. But
Yeah.
when PPP was willing to dress up
He's
as
a glutton. PPP is a glutton like I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Null is fighting his fatness. He doesn't want to be. He's embarrassed by it. And that's sad.
Well, I think PPP put on full body paint to be the Dragon Ball villain Boo. And
Yeah.
I said, I gotta give props.
Funny.
That's yeah.
I'm going to be like a McDonald's bucket. He dressed up as like a jack-o'-lantern. He's playing into it. Null is trying to be this like
Null's
erudite,
hiding.
smart, like I'm the smartest guy ever, but he's fat.
You got
So you got nothing,
you
man.
gotta have fun
Like
with
you
it.
can't be smart and fat.
Frog Tony is here, guys. We love Frog Tony. For $5, what will happen first? Vito gets Supersonic or Super Killer gets released?
What do you think?
Neither of those is happening. Austin Nix for 2. Bet Vito gets Supersonic or put on the medallion.
Oh.
Ooh, Ryan Axe for 2. Canadian. Hell yeah, boys. Make the gaming
That'd be
streams
fun.
happen.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. I'll just we'll pick a game. Maybe a game or two. I don't know, one game. Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's
Play
gotta be
Street Fighter for an
It's gotta
hour?
be a competition.
How long do we go for? Like an hour?
Well, you got to have like win criteria.
Yeah. Well,
What do you mean?
well, I'm saying maybe it could be
Could
like
be like 10 minutes at the end of an episode. you
yeah, I
know.
guess if at the end of the episode we just played Street Fighter, that'd be good. I would enjoy that.
Uh-oh, I see election a lot. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Nobody wants to talk about Star Wars, but everyone wants to talk about this stupid election shit.
Yeah, election matters.
Diamond G for 2. Oink Eternal Purgatory. Spider Eternal for 2. We do not, in fact, want to hear about Star Wars. I think you do. Mateo Roberto for 2. Great show, Dick. Ryan Oxus for 5 Canadian.
Thanks, Mateo.
A call-in show is better than no show at all. Let the whiners skip it and have fun with all your pair shows. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I almost did it, and then I said, well, maybe I should try and get a get. I don't know. Again, I only had 5 hours to
That was
figure it out.
fine. It's just that you went for Star Wars and you said that you tried to give the impression that you weren't trying. Even though
I think
you
it was
were. People
more-
don't like that. That's what I'm saying.
I think I went into it because, I was like, oh, man, I'm going to fuck. I was in a bad
Yeah.
I was having a bad day.
Why?
I don't know, because right after I announced it, I was like, man, I don't really have the energy to fucking do it, but I already said I was going to do
Just
it.
don't cancel.
I honestly thought about it. I'm like, maybe I should just tell everybody, I don't know, I don't feel great right now. But then I was like, oh,
Why
then-
didn't you feel great?
I don't know, just something. I was just like tired or something. And I was like, well, if I announce it and then don't do it, I think I'll eat more shit than just doing it.
Just delete it real quick. Say it's the Mandela effect. I don't know what happened.
I think I ended up finding my swing by the end of it. But when it started off, I was just like, I don't know, in a weird mood. Or
It's
something.
Honestly, it's Star Wars.
Maybe.
People fucking hate Star Wars.
I also just I get I'm not gonna say I get excited, but like your setup is comfortable,
Yeah.
Like, this is a good, relaxed place to do podcasts.
Yeah.
My setup at my house is not comfortable or enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's not
I'm
set
just
up for
telling you it's
podcasting.
sideways.
So I kind of just felt out on my element. Let's see. Pigeon for 10. Sui, who's ready for October for a big $10. Thank you,
October.
Pigeon. Claptrap and Destroyer for 5. Super Killer's coming soon. Oktoberfest is going to kick ass. Kagon Pose for 2. When are you going to figure out shipping for the book? Once it's in my hands and I can weigh it. Oz10 for $20 and 1 cent.
No, it's 22. Somebody paid 22.
Yeah, 22
so
is
you
the
fucked
new...
it up, Austin.
Sorry,
you
buddy.
fucked it up.
I mean, you got it twice today, so you got to enjoy it. Steve for 5. It's hot out there, folks. Don't get spit roasted in the hoggest heat. Thank
and then
you.
big emoji.
Alex Reinhardt for $5. Thank you. Great guy Gabe for $2.79 Canadian. The episode with Carl was a great.
Thank you.
I got to listen to that one. I like Carl. Kagon Postal for 2. Dick, what do you think of Delta 8 weed?
I don't know. Is that a joke? I don't really smoke
I have
weed.
no idea. Daniel Price for 5. I used to drink everyone else's milk when they would try to throw it away. I still will sometimes just drink a quart of milk in place of a
See,
meal.
the milk guys are trying to find this sick freak.
I think
we got to find the milk fetishist.
I think the USDA
there he is.
has an alert when somebody starts talking shit about milk, and they got to send their simps in here. Get out of here, USDA plant. Daniel Price. Joe Cool for 2. Krista Bohr, Voink, Jizzles, Wine. D. All right.
Okay.
Making things for 10 Canadian. Man, I should just stop trying to make jokes and go to Greenland. It was Saudi, like a female pig, instead of Saudi. Fuck my life. That was an embarrassing use of $20. Well, the $10 Canadian explanation of how you fucked up your joke was an excellent
Saudi.
super chat. Very good. Saudi.
Okay.
Shawnee7488 for 5. Vito thinking the government plays fair is adorable. Pineapple Man for 2. Can closed source voting software be a problem? Austin Nix for 2. Isn't Dominion Venezuelan?
Smartmaticus.
Alex Reinhardt for 2. My 50 goes to the gay team guy price.
No, that's not how it works.
Diamond G for 2. 2020 fake. Shawnee7488 for 5 Australian. Does Vito honestly believe more black people voted for Biden than Obama? Yes.
Yes, he does.
Diamond G for
somehow.
2. Vito boners for fake stories. Digging Post for 5. Vito being a pedo would be better than this fake voting brain damage lying about computers. Shillibs for 2. Election talk is fun and all, but super chats. Just Ibon for 5 Australian. Vito, are you sure Trump won in 2016? Because lots of your team guys say Trump's win was legitimate.
Oh, it's true. That did happen.
Vito the Wig for 2. No, I always argued with that. Vito the Wig for 2. I love you, Vito. You need a hug. Spider Eternal for 5. Vito stopped eating like a dump truck. Maybe less bullshit would come out of his mouth. Get out of here with your impossible evidence standards. I don't even want an evidence. I just want an accusation. Steve for 2 says, get that swine on the auction block. 297.6 pounds. Dickinson Post for 2. Rudy isn't president and Trump fired him. Majanga for 10 Canadian. George Sears, you guys call all women ladies automatically. Well, you call men guys. Why? Only a few men are actual ladies. What are you, lady boys?
That's an interesting question.
Excellent bit. Ultra Water for 5. Vito is skinny and a heterosexual. Steve for 5. 1 ring Vito, 2 emerald Vito. I got 3 emeralds, I think. Just can't get super
you did?
Sonic. I got 3.
So you don't think I could get all the emeralds?
I think
got
it's
3
possible.
in one day?
I think it's possible you sat around for like a week and fucking...
A week, man. All I did
grinded
when I was a
emeralds.
kid is play video games.
Well, I was going to say, did you just play Sonic over and over?
Yeah. That's what it's for.
I played RPGs. as a
Sonic
kid.
and then Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah. I would not want to...
Sky Kid.
That's what I didn't like. That's what I... You had Sky Kid? That's a pretty rare one.
Is it?
On the Super Nintendo?
No, the Nintendo.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Sky Blazer.
Oh, no, I don't have that.
I'm aware of Sky Kid, though. Bubble Bobble. Were you a Bubble Bobble guy? I think you were. No? I thought we bonded you over Bubble Bobble.
Seemed like hell.
Mega Man.
Yeah, I like Mega Man. Played a lot of Mega Man.
I love Mega Man. Love Mega Man. Gates of Above for 5 USD. Where was the fog last week? Would have made the show more
Where
watchable.
was the fog?
JW for 2 pounds. Vito will eat everything, but the fog tastes bad. Exonerate Dirge for 5. Venezuela is more democratic than any Western democracy. Also, Vito can't explain how the Democrats stole Richard Nixon's victory in 1960.
How did they do that?
Minister Mouse for 5. Vito is delusional about the election, and Dick missed 2 episodes.
Arr.
And there you go. Hey.
Sorry that I did that.
Now, well, you know what? I think one thing about this show is our fans understand that occasionally there are outside events that draw the attention.
I'll tell you what else our fans understand.
I weigh 300 pounds.
Oh!
300. I can just tell you. 300.
What's the game where we smash all the toys? Oh, the man who tweets about the boys.
300.
What's in the box? You know you want it.
I think it's like 296 or 297.
Get on the scale or I smash it to shit.
Yeah.
Vito's booty.
297.
Vito's booty. Vito's booty. Vito's booty. Yeah. Well, you know the game, Vito. We tell you to either walk the plank and get on that there scale over yonder, and then you get what's the prize is in this magic mystery box of your booty that I stole as a pirate.
Yeah.
And that I have a hoard of.
Okay.
And then I give it to you bit by bit. Or you refuse, and I spitefully destroy it. So, what's it going to be?
Well,
this
is there
week?
some...
Last week, you weighed in at 297.4.
Oh, I'm definitely over that. I think I'm at 300 now.
Oh boy!
So
it's a reverse weight loss contest.
Yeah, I think I'm just
so
gonna.
What's it gonna be?
I think I'm just gonna keep going up.
Well, are you gonna weigh yourself, or are you gonna smash the toy?
Well, what's in the box?
Wouldn't you like? You want me to sing the theme song again,
No.
so you know what is in the what's in the box?
Nothing's
You know you
fine.
want it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here.
So what is it?
Well, it's something good.
Is it
Something you're gonna want?
Is it good?
Yeah. It's better than last week when it was it's better than last time when it was a trophy that you didn't want.
It's better than last week.
It's better than the trophy. As you can see, it's not a Funko Pop.
I mean, I know it's bad though.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's not what I want.
What do you want?
Something good.
It's something good.
No, it's not.
How? What do you mean by something good? Give me 3 criteria of something good.
I don't know.
Is it? Ask me the. Look at all these guys. What do you guys want Vito to do?
Yeah, what do you want me to do? I guess maybe I should let the audience decide. Well, it's gonna.
If
keep
you want to weigh
scrolling
yourself and see how much you weigh on the weighing scale, because you should be under 230 by now.
I should be what?
You should be under 230 pounds by now.
No, well, that's not happening.
Well, you should be. You should be at least under 250.
All right, just smash it.
Oh! I'm going to open it back here so you don't get grabby.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, well, that fell over.
Okay.
You don't want to weigh yourself?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I don't get the bit.
Well, the bit is that I have a toy in the box that you do want because it's good. And if you want the toy, then you have to weigh yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to decide.
I just don't want to. I don't even want to participate.
Well, then I'll smash it.
Yeah, I know.
It's good though.
All right.
It's something good.
Is it
telling
something
you.
good?
Yes, it's something good.
But it's not something good. It never is.
It has been good multiple times.
When has it been good? Name one.
You got
good
the
thing.
trophy. You got the Final Fantasy thing.
The Final Fantasy thing was the first one. The only
No,
one.
it wasn't.
Yes,
it wasn't.
was.
It was the third one. The mother's milk was the first one.
Okay, so I got one good thing.
Yeah, 2.
What was the second?
You got
one?
the dragon. That was good.
I don't want the dragon.
But it was good. It was good. Okay, that's it. I'm going to need an answer.
No matter what I do, I lose.
The choice is between weighing yourself, which you should do, and getting a free great toy that I have in this dentist pirate box.
No matter what I do.
You win no matter what. You're just seeing it in a bad light.
No matter
You're
what
just
I do,
crying about it.
I'm not crying about it. It's just like no matter which choice I make, I'm disappointed in a different way.
Well, that's life. But you're getting good stuff. People listening aren't getting all these great prizes.
I have not gotten anything good.
You got a bunch of figurines.
I got one figurine. Sure, it's all great.
You got a
Thanks for sending it in.
collector's item.
I won't talk trash about any of the wonderful things I've gotten on
So
the
what are you
show.
going to do?
I don't know.
Are you gonna smash it or are you gonna weigh yourself?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta. I'll give you to the end of this.
I'm just
roll.
gonna head out, and you can do whatever you think you have
You're
to
not
do.
gonna do it?
I don't want to know what's in the box.
You're smashing it. He's smashing it. Oh, it's a first edition. I'll smash it. I don't care. I don't care about anything. I am Matty. That's it. You don't want to see it? You don't want to see it get smashed? I love that you don't understand the bit, but you're trying to destroy it by taking away your fucking reaction. Real fucking real great. Oh, it's a first edition. Well, I'll just give it to him next week, then I guess.
Here, you can smash it in front of me. You want to smash it in front of me?
I just want to know if you want this.
What is it? Just smash it.
Here.
Just smash it. What is it? No, just smash it.
Are you ready?
Okay, what is it? Okay. That's pretty cool. That's funny.
It's a MetaZoo.
Yeah.
That's a good first edition.
I committed to you smashing it.
This is a first edition MetaZoo UFO.
Okay. So it's not good.
It is good. It's worth a lot. How much was this going for at one point?
I have no idea. I think
we had a card game episode where you said these were...
They got that in really quick because the card game episode was this week. How'd they get it here this quick?
Do you know how much of this stuff I have?
I don't know, man.
I'm doing it to have like a fun thing, and you're obsessing over getting free toys.
It's not that. I just don't get it, and I don't know how to react to it.
Is this good or not? It's a first edition MetaZoo.
It's not
UFO.
It's great. Jesus Christ! I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
It's like Pokemon cards.
Table.
I'll break it right through the table.
Nice, dude.
Was that good or not?
It was good smashing.
But I mean, is the cards good?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what MetaZoo cards we get.
Not me. I'm just gonna fucking crumple them up.
Let's see.
First edition. What is this? Tell people what this is.
I don't care. I don't.
I mean, what is the thing?
Oh, hey, look, I got a gargantuan gliders. Here, Dick, you want a gargantuan gliders? Oh, no.
What is this crap?
It's UFO, man. It's a first edition MetaZoo.
Looks retarded.
People should watch the card game episode. Hey, look, I got a Burning Spirit imprint. Well, this is actually fun because maybe a MetaZoo collector will be upset to watch this. Well, come on, you gotta at least open them and see what's in there.
I have a lighter here.
That's good. I knew I never gonna. Oh, hey, I got mini T-Rex. Look at the mini T-Rex. Okay, well now I do like this bit. But Dick, what if we get like an ultra rare in here? We might get like something good.
Now, do you think the bit's funny?
Can you do the fog?
Yeah.
Oh, come on! You can't rip. Look at this one. You can't rip up Ogra.
Give me that.
Look at that.
Give me that.
This one's like.
Now I'm using the claw. Watch your hands.
Don't do that. Don't do that. My keys are there. Here, it's like Blastoise. There you go.
This is dog shit.
Look at this. You mangled it. What if there's an ultra rare in here?
Are you proud of yourself? Why would you not want to watch this?
I don't know, man. Oh wait, I think this is a good. Wait, what's an ultra rare look like?
How much are these cards worth?
I have no fucking idea.
How much is a MetaZoo first edition worth? Box. A whole box.
Somebody would. Oh my god, with the fucking. Well, nobody can see the bit now. What's the point of the bit?
Well, it's a radio show.
I wanted a little bit of fog. I didn't want like all the fog. That was my first.
How much could a first edition MetaZoo?
This could be worth like $200, maybe.
How much was it worth at its peak?
Probably like a first edition box was probably, I think, like $400 maybe at the peak.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow, you really destroyed these packs.
Yeah.
All the MetaZoo fan community is going to be very upset at us. Well, guys, don't forget, if you want to learn more about MetaZoo, the hit card game that destroyed fortunes, check out our newest bonus episode at patreon.com/biggestproblem. Oh, here we got a static snowstone, but you completely destroyed it. You're not going to be able to play with this in a tournament. See, you asked me on the show, you're like, why would you
Look at this, it's a Honus Wagner card.
You asked me why you would want to open cards for a game that you don't care about. It's just fun to open cards.
I'm ripping up every single hologram card.
No, those are the best ones. Oh my God, these are first editions. Here, give me these pegs.
No! Pamela. Look at this Pamela card.
Oh,
Rip!
no. If I find an ultra rare, I'm going to hide it from you so you can't destroy it.
Do you know what the ultra rares are?
I have no fucking idea. Oh, this one looks good. The Men in Black.
Rip it up.
I don't know if I can.
This is good therapy for you.
It's fun.
Except there's all this fog. Look, here's a rare card with the hologram shit.
No, no, that was like a Charizard. Oh, man.
Rip.
Stop it.
Rip.
Some kid could have fun with these. This is horrible.
No kid. These cards aren't for kids.
Okay, hold on. This one might actually be.
Rip it.
Look, I mean, look at this gemstone here. It's the shiny. Look
at that. Opalescent pedophile. Rip.
You know, I think some of these packs.
Rip that card up. Where did that go? Rip it up.
I think some of these packs do genuinely sometimes have like one of one, like rare cards.
One of one. Ripped.
Some MetaZoo guys watching.
Hey,
this.
everybody! Welcome to my Whatnot stream. Check it out. Rip.
Oh, look, I got another infinite power, and this one's like crisp.
Rip it up.
No,
Rip it. Rip it.
All right, fine.
Rip it.
That's,
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes! Here's a Black Lotus that got put in by mistake from the printing company.
No!
First edition.
I gotta try and save the good cards. What do we got here? Oh, this is okay. Hold on. This is the Houston Batman.
What?
Look, it's a Batman.
It's all bent up.
I know. This was probably this one's probably worth some.
How much?
You can only have one per spell book. It's number 11 out of 1. Okay, hold on. This one might actually be.
No, rip it.
I don't know.
No, you got to rip it.
This one I might just tuck away here. This is actually.
Oh man, what the fuck is this?
All the cards.
What the fuck is this? Look at this.
What is it? Yeah, I know. It's
the
like,
Houston Batman? What the fuck is that?
This was supposed to be the new Pokemon. I don't know what happened.
It's retarded.
It's super retarded. Oh, but hold on. I did get the Sunset Finality. I'm getting a lot of orbs today. There we go. That's the Sunset Finality orb. Wow.
Height 2 meters? Who made this? The European guy?
Some autistic guy.
The Beastie gains. Oh, that's gross. The Beastie gains, and then there's an emoji. This is like the ISOM of card games.
It is
basically.
It is the ISOM of card games that was actually more successful than ISOM because they did not. They managed to make the collectors happy for at least a year. After resolving combat and once per turn. No, come on. Dick, here, put this in a hard case. This is a good one. Oh, no. You can't even rip them up.
I can't rip them up.
Look at all these great... Here. Oh, no, you already opened this one. What was in here?
Shit. Good shit.
Oh, we got another orb. The orbs are the best ones. I can't believe this. Dick, here, put this one... Hold on, dude. The orbs are good. Put that in somewhere special.
I'm going to light all these on fire, actually.